I thought that Jesse was cooked.
Hello, everybody, and fucking Christ, why does this happen? All right, hold on a second. There we go. Okay. To restart the camera again. I hope you all are doing well today. Brand new week. A lot of dueling ahead. This should be a eventful week for us because we got YCS Lille as well as the second stage of the Duelist Cup happening later this week. So that should be a lot of fun. I will be live for pretty much all of that. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I had planned on streaming every single day this week because of that. But we'll see if I get too tired out. I do see that Chris subbed. So thank you much, Chris. Appreciate it. Am I doing well? It's the weekend was kind of rough, not gonna lie. Just like a lot of work stuff. It's getting me frustrated. And it's a bit stressful, but I'll be okay. Nothing like too major, I guess. If I'm in good health, family's good health, that's more important. And I'll be fine. You'll be in the second part. I won't be competing in it that much because I do want to be commentating over YCS Lille. But when I'm not playing when I'm not watching the YCS Lille features, we will be playing the Duelist Cup. Ray, thank you so much for the gifted sub as well. Appreciate it. That's for today. I did want to get to stage 2 because I'm still level 15 because we've just barely played. You know, we've been busy and then had to cancel Friday's stream because of work. And then also the Ocg Banlist came out. So yeah, I do want to go look at that real quick. I've made sure not to look at spoilers. I've kind of been off of Twitter for the most part today, so I don't know what to expect. Can I find it on Master Duel Meta? That'd be a good one. Let me switch over views real quick. And let's see what this list is like. Usually the lists are terrible though, so I'm not looking for too much. The fuck is Summit Quest? Okay. The new ban list is effective from October 1st. This is for OCG formats. New changes: Blaster to 3. Okay, this is fucking useless. Redox to 3, Tidal to 3. Okay, where this is the same as TCG. Clutch Fire to 3, Quick Fist to 3. Alright, man. I hope it did not spoil you. If you said something, I didn't see it. Zeus to 3. This is good. I like this card a lot, so I'm happy to see it not at 1, but also it's not that big of a deal. Kieran to 3 or Yaki to 3. This card wasn't a 3. My friend Pearly was at 2. Alright, cool. Lightning Storm. Ava. This is the most fucking useless list ever. Okay, this one's sure. I'm surprised this wasn't a 3 already. Panky Poo to 2, Invoker to 2. Just move these cards to 3, man. Luster. Goldtark's a cool one. That one's not unplayable. Neither is this technically. Hero support. Branded opening. What? Maxi from 3 to 2. Wait, why? I didn't. Okay, one thing at a time. Bro, I fucking OCG, like. I don't get OCG. Why they put so many cards to 2? The 2 list should not be this big. Is this a good thing? I guess less maxis. Well, okay, so the problem with maxi when it's at 1 is it gets extremely luck based. So I'd rather like it maybe be a 3 or 0. 2 is maybe okay because Furos also kind of equalizes it out. But the thing with Konami Japan, at least, is with half the time when they're going to hit a card, they do foreshadowing. So they hit a card down first a little bit, then a little more, and then ban it. Wait, maybe SP is banned because they put it to 1, right? All right, maybe SP is banned. We'll look for that. But this could be foreshadowing that Maxi is on the hit list. You know, truthfully, like maybe I've been so disillusioned with Konami that I just never expected this to get hit like properly. But maybe this is a good thing for the long haul. Obviously, not being in the OCG, like the actual format doesn't impact me too much. 2 is kind of troll though, but with Fua Ross, I don't know how much of a difference it makes. This is also crazy, by the way. Like this is so little. Like I hate these small ass consistency hits. Goes in 3 to 2. Okay, man. Newly limited Trident. Cool. Is this card still banned in the TCG? I think it is, right? It's the 3rd throne that gets you. I mean, it's a little less consistent. Oh, yay. Masterpiece is unbanned. I don't think that matters. Dragoon's unbanned. Okay, that's fine. These are all worthy to be unbanned. I feel like at this point, this is okay. Hover over the card to show it. Yeah, it's still banned in the TCG. Cool. We need to unban that. The card's not that crazy. It's a cool card though too, so I wish it was unbanned. Snatch Shield to 1. It's crazy. You think about it. Like Master Duel's been kind of pressing the agenda for a lot of these cards being unbanned already, or a lot of the changes. But they're kind of ahead of the curve, and like I don't know if it's just because the game's newer, so you have a more like ready to you have a little more fresher minds doing it, and who are a lot more keen on the game. Like they knew this shit wouldn't matter. They knew this shit wouldn't matter. They knew Terror Top wouldn't matter, or that much at least, and they were unhit long ago in Master Duel. Makes me happy with Master Duel ban list a lot. Dabel Star 3-1. Okay, there's one wanted. Oh, there's also Poplar. Okay, so Poplar to 1. Okay, this deck is probably fucked now, right? I mean, you have the new Azamina cards for consistency, but I feel like this brutalizes your long game, your starters. Isn't gold to 2 also good? What gold? Yeah, Gold Turk. Yeah, that's all right. Rather 3, but yeah. Chandra 3-1 and Phantom Yubel 3-1. Wow. Okay, so Chandra 3-1. Sangan Summoning is at 1 in OCG as well. That kind of leaves it kind of brutalized, right? Like this deck's kind of just unplayable right now, right? And Phantom 3-1 is huge. Oh my god, Engraver. I gotta stop scrolling down. Phantom 3-1. Big deal. So now the deck, like after the first Phantom, I have to put it back with Throne. But now you can kind of break through the field easier. Nibiru gets better as well, because part of the issue with Nibiru is you Nibiru them, and then they just remake this. But obviously this deck is not dead. One Phantom is not the end of the world, even if it is huge. Still have all the other broken cards, and Throne to 2 doesn't matter. So Engraver 3-1 is huge. Oh my god, I was about to say you play more tracts, but they just said no. See, I don't think this is the biggest deal because Sanct is still a card you can play as well as you can play Unexpected Dies with White Dustin, or the new Primordial spell that also summons White Dustin from the deck. They have no Necro Equip too. They have no Aerial Eater as well. Yeah, I guess. But I guess I'm talking about, like, they will get those cards eventually though, right? So you do have to still think within the context of those cards existing because they will come out. Yeah, but so my issue with this is, like, I don't know how much it actually does. So for example, with the new Fiendsmith card, the level 4 that comes out in Rhoda, it means you still have a Requiem target when you start with this, which is important. And then also fills in the grave with Light Fiends. So you can very easily play a Fiendsmith package that is incredibly comprehensive and not feel like you've weakened your deck at all. I should zoom in so I scroll less. You're right, I should. Oop, that's too much. Bonfire 2-1. Yeah, fine. I mean, I think, yeah, whatever. Beatrice has been banned as well. Okay, now that only leaves Master Duel, and I imagine the second the Fiendsmith cards hit Master Duel, this card will be getting the axe. Deserved. That's it. Okay, so full changes. A shit ton of cards limited. Only 1 card banned. Okay, so SP wasn't banned. Rizal tier 0. I don't know enough about the Rizal cards to make that assessment. I guess at some point on one of the streams we should learn those cards. Sure. So this hits a lot of decks very heavily. I think Yubel's very well poised, but yeah, Rizal should just be the best deck. There's no realistic hits. 2 Maxi obviously being the biggest shocker here. No one expected this, or at least I didn't expect it. Some of you will be saying that it's that it was called for, but 2 is still random. We'll see how much that makes a difference. And then yeah, this is all nonsense. I'm happy they're kind of lightening the load on a lot of their hits, because they had some random bullshit hits that, you know, very outdated. So overall thoughts on the ban list. I mean, this sets up Rizal very nicely and does hammer in the death of Snake Eye and Tempai. Yubel seems still fine, although it is hit pretty drastically. And the death of Maxi might be upon us. Maximum Cockroach. 1 branded opening. Yeah, I mean, like, Master's like that too. It's kind of dumb. Watch next list. We're all expecting Maxi to move to 1, and then the list will get banned, and then they go, haha, never mind, and put it back to 3. And they just like, gotcha. And what if that's the April Fool's list, the April 1st one? And it's just like they move it to 1 next list, and the list comes out on April Fool's, and it's just like, back at 3, fuck yeah. And we are further thrown into the shadows. Because that's possible. When's the next ban list? I don't really know the schedule, but I think it's like sometime in December. I'm curious what the OCG thinks of this, like their player base, if they're happy the Maxi's gone to 2, or happy with the kind of like foreshadow that it's no longer immune, right? Because like you'd think Maxi was just immune to being hit forever, but it seems to not be the case anymore. But at the same time, like we have seen Konami Japan leave shit at 2 forever. Like Call by the Grave is still at 2, like in National. So for all you know, Maxi has just joined Call by the Grave at 2. And then that's kind of just all it's ever going to be. It talked more about Dragoon getting unhit. This card's so overrated, man. Their ban lists are January, April, July, and October. I wish we had 4 ban lists a year. We have 3. Someone said we need a better enhanced Maxi in the OCG comment. Nice. I wonder how many of these Master will copy. I think it may copy the follow suit on this. I don't know. Nightmare Throne 2 is something I can see Master doing, much to my dismay, but as long as they're hitting other stuff as well, then it kind of makes sense. I could see this happening as well. I could see this happening as well. Yeah, I feel like a lot of this is in line. It just will be banned in Master Duel. Oh, I'm sure it will be. We just don't have the Fiends with cards yet, and we have no idea when we're getting them. OCG had a format with Dragoon where Dingirsu was pretty much the only out. Is that what it was like for them? For us, there were just so many outs to it. Talents, IDP, like, it really wasn't that crazy. This card's good, but it's not, like, broken. People make it out to be, like, the devil himself, but this card is just fine. I've never felt like Dragoon was ever impressive. At least not on the TCG. Droplet, yep, Droplet, Dark Luna more, exactly. Bro, and if you imagine summoning a 4,000 attack Dragoon, and your opponent goes, Nightmare Pain, and you just go, because you're just dead. You're just dead. Like, what are you supposed to do about that? You think Dragoon 1 and Master Farm and warrant a Verte ban? Nope. I think DP is probably just better than Dragoon in most cases, and that card's fine. The EPE was infinitely better. I don't know about infinitely better, but I do think it's better. But also remember there's no Celestial in Master Duel, which it's not a huge difference, but it does matter. Now with the bricks in this day and age, I mean, listen, there are going to be some decks that will play it. Decks that need to like kind of increase their infield's capacity, and otherwise are pretty lean, so don't play bricks. So it's not going to be a card that sees 0 play, but it's not going to see that much. It's also good in Branded as a way of playing through boards and negating stuff. Because all you need to do is play 1 Dark Magician for this. And it also works with Fusion Deployment. Branded with Dark Magician. We've seen it in the TCG time and time again, and I think that concept will still be very applicable in other formats. Duality? That card sucks. I can't believe Josh won a YCS with that card. That card is fucking terrible. I think he said himself in the deck it sucked. Maybe he didn't. I didn't actually watch the deck profile, but when I talked to him IRL, I feel like I remember him telling me it sucked, because that card fucking blows. It's cool in concept, but it is not good. Is the Master Banlist coming soon? I mean, it's every month, so the answer is always yes. I guess it's like conditional on what you consider soon. I'd imagine it's probably like 2 weeks though. He said he added it 1 day before. He did. I was with him when he added it. He had no idea what he was going to play for the event too. That's one of those like miracle runs where he just last minute threw the deck together because it looked fun for him, and it just worked out. It's post DC always. I just don't know if it'll be the day after or if it'll be like right after. Maybe I'm not as familiar with the trends. He was going to play VS. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what the decks he was considering we're playing. Yeah. I remember sitting next to him on the Friday, and he was just incredibly clueless to what he wanted to do. Typhon's existence just clears Dragoon, right? Well, okay, Typhon's a bit of a trap, because once you summon Typhon, it pretty much signals the end of your turn, unless you're playing a trap deck. So, unless the Dragoon deck has no follow-up, then Typhon is kind of a concession point. So that one's a bit fake. Your subscriber badge is in the DC Cup pack. Oh, what, the Mystic Potato? Yeah, no. I only have one in Master Duel so far. I think that's all to talk about as far as Master Duel Banlist goes. Not Master Duel, OCG Banlist. I don't think this will actually shake up meta too much besides kind of knocking Snake Eye off his pedestal. And we should see Ryzel get more prominence. But what may change is I don't know Ryzel's deck well enough, but perhaps without Snake Eye being a floodgate, like keeping a lot of decks in check, maybe other decks can kind of rise up. Draco Slayer. Keep coping, buddy. This ain't doing shit. You just pulled the Royal Black LF. That's a pretty cool one. I like the card a lot. Let me open up Steam and then we'll get Master Duel open. Malice also appreciates the second Gold Sark. Right, I did actually forget about that. It's crazy that people play Dark Magician instead of Duality. One is searchable, one is not. Duality is not a good card. Will Josh hate in Mathmech 2? What's Mathmech 2? Malice? I don't think Mathmech and Malice are like analogies of each other. Like, not the same thing. Oh, it's a login reward. What deck do we play today? Ooh, we got some packs to open. All right, let's do a prediction. How many ultras are we gonna get, guys? How many ultras? What pack do I open though is gonna be the question. This is the tier pack, right? I have to unlock it now. Let me go unlock it real quick. Be a Chad and play Glad Beast. No, thank you. Oh, Ryzel is Mathmech 2. Is it? That's upsetting. All right, let's craft a sea mare, I guess. What progress did you make on Royal Tears? Well, that was the deck in action right there. That's what it looked like. Let's use my gems here and see what we do. Ryzel's Ring 4 sprites. Yeah, that's the impression that I got. Sea Mare. Okay. Is Ryan ready to win the DC Cup? I don't even know if he's playing. He might. Ryan's a bit of a psycho. Gaio Abyss Prage. Why do you keep wanting me to pull Gaio Abyss, guys? I already have a Royal Gaia Abyss. I don't want a second one. You will never need two of that card. Even the one is like kind of unnecessary, but obviously it'll be playable with the new Lantean cards. Ah, here we go. We got a Royal incoming. Royal. Damn. Would have been dope. Okay, so what deck do I want to play today to rank up with? I want to go tier. I can do Striker. I can do Crystal Beast. Need something more simple. I don't know. What do you guys want to see? Stun. Great. I should trade Ray's Royal Sharon. Ray's a Royal Sharon? Oh my god. Rhoda sneak peek in 40 minutes? Ooh, we'll do that. Dragons? I haven't played Dragons yet. I'll play Dragons, guys. I haven't played any Dragon Link. Runic Penguin? I just posted the video now. Another Ultra. Ooh, nice. Okay. Soul Servant. That comes in a structure deck, right? That's kind of lame. We got 2 ultras. Okay. Congratulations to those of you. Dragon Link. All right, let's rock some Dragon Link. It has been a long time since I played this deck. Okay. So Dragon Link. I don't have it built right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I deleted it long ago because the deck was hit. Yeah. Dragon Link. Wiver Buster. Oh my god, I got rid of this card. That makes sense. Let's go for Rockets. The Chaos Roller's banned, right? What happened to make Dragon Link viable again? This card got it on hits. This, and that. Red Eyes. Do 3 of those. Seifert. It should be like this. It's 2. I don't know. Frame. And then we need Chaos Space. Levianeer. And we need... What else do we need? I forgot to unlimit quick launch. That's fine. I need Ravine. Bestials? Yes, Bestials. I don't even know if I should be playing this many Bestials. Am I expecting a lot of Bestials to be good? That's probably just this. Let's put a Ash in the deck. Mexi. Call by. Cross out. Triple Talents. Nibiru. Veiler. Imperm. Droll. And 1 for 1. Go here. I think this is probably okay, and then we need extra deck cards, right? So Baron. Wait, let's go here. So Baron. Do we play Appaloosa? I don't remember. Should be a Dark Charmer, right? Is Dark Charmer not saved? SP. Herratic Seal. I don't like the Delindrous line. Pisty. Savage. Triple Burst. Why are you playing IP? I don't play IP. Chaos Angel access code, yeah. Dark Charmer. IP is better now with SP, really? Alright, I'll trust you. I don't think it's very good though. Doesn't sound good. Chaos Angel. Sure. Rank 6. I don't play enough pistols, I think, for the rank 6. Atoma's low-key nice. I don't think I play enough pistols though. Because I don't think pistols are that good right now. I don't think we're playing that many light or dark decks. Here we go. Here's our deck. We'll adjust it if we need to. So many bricks in this deck. Welcome to Dragon Link, dude. Alright, I'm gonna post this in the Discord. Current deck section. Here we go. "46 cards. You don't want to draw Chaos Space to the deck." Well, you can play more cards. Why 3 safer instead of 2? I want to draw it. A higher card count to minimize drawing bricks. Well, you just end up playing worse cards in the deck, though, is the problem. Your extenders go down in quality like pretty quickly. I think you have enough hand traps. I didn't select the deck. Of course I didn't. You're right. Alright, I guess game 1 is going to be with Sky Striker. Because I'm a fucking moron. Okay. This should be fine. We're still going to win. My favorite dragon is Ray. You're right. Funny, when you play a 60-card dragon deck, you brick less often. It's not that funny. It's math. What am I playing against? Am I playing versus Crystal Beast? Am I playing versus Crystal Based? Crystal fucking Based? Let's fucking go. I unleashed so many tier players on ladder. Sorry, not sorry. You're gonna be sad if I hit tier. I mean, I'd probably get hit a little bit. Even if you crafted grass, you've never played more than 40 before. Well, it's time to give it a try. What did I banish? Call by... Okay. Royal Shingri Era. I guess it's super rare. They'll hit left arm offering. That would be so funny. Where are the Crystal Beasts? It's probably not Crystal Beast. It's just the fucking single copy of Carbuncle. Cabernesif, Dawamatath. Are they just gonna end those in field? Like, it's low-key kind of annoying. They didn't want to use the SR Dust and Turtle. I don't think Turtle's a super rare, otherwise I'd have a royal one. The card you're supposed to play if you're not playing a tier deck is you're supposed to play Cobalt Eagle, because you can normal summon it to return itself to the top of the deck. Wait, what? What does that do? Banishes the card face down. Wait, no, it doesn't. Oh, it does. No, yeah, banishes face up. Never mind. This is a very random combo. This card once per turn. I'm just gonna like rip apart my deck. This is lame. SP. Alright, I guess. A big bang. The thrust is Giga free. I think he's gonna do it again. He's gonna make a second one of this crap. It's Diablosis at home. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, second one coming down. Oh, this is Dingirsu. That is a little annoying. Alright, draw. Engage. Okay. Alright. Wants to attach one, hit access code. I can just negate it. Then what am I supposed to do? And then I go. Oh, I go. Oh, let's go through, yeah. Special from the deck. Yeah. This is gonna be a Regeki angle. Thrust. I'm gonna go Regeki the Widow Anchor this. Let's get the I milled the Regeki. Okay, well this is fine. No. Do not want to set it. Needs to protect. Target this. Do you think Dragon Link beats that end board? Well, hopefully you'd have a hand trap. Bum 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 ba-dum. Is it better to chain the Widow Anchor to get it in the grave? I mean, he's gonna banish it anyways with this shit, which is why it doesn't really matter. And why I want him just to get the multiple attaches. I was hoping he'd not do that and then he'd attach some of my spells, but it's fine. Dee 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 doo 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 doo. Now you lose your field. Bye bye, bitch. Alright. Yeah, protect your card. You are no more. Goodbye, my friend. I'm too good. I'm just too good. Sky Striker Ace Ray. Let's get multi-roll. Engage. All right. You would die for Sky Striker Ace Ray? Yeah, you fucking simps. Sky Striker Ace serves me, I don't serve it. Alright. Let's get Widow Anchor. Draw a card. Talents. What's in your hand, my friend? You have a... Okay. I'll take this, thank you very much. And then let's go pop.
I thought that Jesse was
Neo,
cooked.
thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Let's make Shizuku. And then end phase. Multi-roll. I have this one's one at a time. All right. And then let's go search for engage once more. Your turn, pathetic Kashtira duelist. You don't stand a chance. All right. That was a fun little side adventure from playing Dragon Link, I guess, but all right. Let's go and play Dragon Link like we said we would. You don't like playing Thunder Dragon with Dragon Link? It's just a different deck. Like, you build it very differently. Okay. The deck looks big. 50 cards. A big boy deck. Bistral. Is it a mirror match, perhaps? What have you got for me, Bayless? Centurion? A 50 card Centurion deck? I doubt it. Still not verified? They don't have the verified program in North America. I'm pretty sure not a single person in North America is verified. But also, Konami probably won't work with me anyways, so wouldn't count on it. English version of the song sucks so much. What are you talking about? This song is crazy. Okay. It probably is just some weird Dragon Link deck, right? Discard maximum cockroach, okay. Is there a playlist? I mean, if you go on Spotify and search my name up, you'll see my playlists. This is just the Twitch stream one. I'm not gonna bistral that. I go vampire. Oh, if they made like an Absa router, that'd be kind of cool. It's Thunder. What did I mill? I did mill Absa router. Nice. I milled Mag and Druis. It's my only target for Blue and a Saronir now. This is annoying if they get to Colossus, because my hand is like all searchers, but I guess that's where this Abs router can be kind of nice. I'm probably going to summon my Mag and get the search off it, which is fine. Imseti, interesting. I'll play into Talents. Fuck it, we wall. They don't have Colossus yet, so we don't need to get too ahead of ourselves. Ringo Worm. Okay, that's gonna make Baron pass. Buffalo Soldier. Dreadlock Rasta. Ah. What do they have for me next? Baron IP minimum. That's very manageable though. I'll have 7 on hand. Wish I had Duelist Worm in deck. That'd be kind of nice. And link off with the Ringo Worm token. It's not a dragon, it's a worm, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so you can't make the thing with it. But they can make Striker Dragons, search black, some black make Erratic Seal. And then these two into IP. Did I already react to the ban list? I did. Seals Baron IP is pretty good if it wasn't for our call by. I mean, Baron just negates that, I guess. But I mean, like, you can say that about a lot of cards. Beat that. Like, the board is fine. It's not bad, but it's also not crazy. I think our opponent's playing pretty slow, though. Like, I've spent most of the stream sitting and watching my opponent do nothing. Callby only outs 1 disruption because of Baron, but sure, I guess. He keeps taking all of your coin flip wins. Well, I'm 0-2 today, so it's not me. Time rules player be like, well, he may just time out because I don't know how long it's been, but it feels like it's been like 5 minutes. Also, I don't know how much time they have left. I don't think it's that much. They do Thunder Dragon Roar. They normal summoned yet? They have this one Ringo Worm, right? Yeah, so they can't even summon that right now. That's fine. He probably has animations on and has lots of time left. No, animations don't take up that much time. There's a Baldrick in there for regain to trigger. Yep. Okay. Fighting for survival. Draw. That's fine. Alright, first action, this is nice and simple. Let's get the Sarnier out of the deck. Let's get the Baldrick out of the graveyard as well, so he doesn't have that interruption to stack. There we go. If he puts it back and draws, it's fine. This also threatened my own regain coming out, which should threaten one of these interrupts, hopefully. Regained, revive, or shuffle back. Yep, draw, it's fine. Alright, next we go Lubellion. We'll put a Rebellion from deck to grave, fill the grave with lights in case we need to Levy here at some point. We also just don't draw the card in general. That's fine. Banger Plan, it is a fantastic song. Doo-doo. This probably eats up the Baron, and then I can chain the Baldrake. Yeah, which is fine. If he has Maxi, it's a little frustrating, but I can go for game if I get Maxied. Me close and hold me. Alright, cool. So what's special from deck now? We'll bounce this back, right? Oh, let's discard now for one. It's all according to plan, guys. All according to plan. Okay. Give your heart and soul to me. Alright, now we just run away with it. How come it's special from the deck? Because the card is not in the graveyard anymore. It needs to stay where it would activate. You got him cheated by a 10-5 player then? I'm sure they just didn't know any better. Tribute. I can tag out, which is fine. Now this is back in the grave, so I can get it back pretty easily. Or is it the dancing juice? Got Black Dragon. And then let's go into Striker. The good dark targets in there. Yeah, this is fine. The Striker Dragon's probably fine. Let's go to the black. And then by putting back the black, it also gives us a discard for one now. Draw, great. Okay. Next up we got dark. Search. They have a trigger. They have gamma. And this is the most damage. This runs lethal immediately. The strike is better. I don't mind getting gammed. Cool. Lovinier. Effect. And let's send from deck to grave. Caliber. And special from grave. Skip song? Sure. We got 1 for 1. Do. And then we go pop 1, 2, 3. DJ send the sounds. Pop 1, pop 2. Go Romulus. What way does Pisty point again? This one, right? Left. Okay. And then we go Pisty. Back special summon from the hand. Then we go to spotter. And we have a negate up. Do. Oh, you're dead. Are you ready? Nothing. Like, easy work, my friends. Easy work. Not even a sweat. Man, it has been a long time since I've played this deck. I kind of miss it. I do kind of miss it. A lot of y'all say nicely played. If you want to support me for playing that so nicely for the content, you guys can always sub. You know, it's September now, so 30% off subs. Take advantage. Are we watching the Rota streams? Oh wait, those are in 6 minutes, right? I probably shouldn't have started this game. Yeah, I do want to watch them. I'll play this fast.
I thought that Jesse was cooked.
What the fuck? All right. Let's go follow up, I guess. Tin Sao, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Looks like Seals pass. How do you want me to go to Seals? I can't summon Red MD either. It also requires banishing. Agents. And I know it's gonna be. And just one look at you. Leah, thank you so much for the community sub. Appreciate it. Specials in the hand. That's fine. Venus. Gamma that. Joel needs to be banned. It's definitely not as bad as Maxi. Liam, thank you so much for the 100 bits as well. A lovely day. Hyperion. It's Baron. It's annoying. Another Hyperion? Oh my god. What does this one do? Okay. I'm getting cooked. I should have just impermed this. If I just impermed this, he had nothing. A lovely day. The fuck does this do? I just have to imperm this, right? Okay. Watch. I'm gonna get Lancey again. Guys, what time is the Rage of the Abyss reveal? Is it at 2 p.m. Eastern or is it at 3 p.m. Eastern? Because I keep hearing you guys say different things. When is it? In 1 minute? 1 hour. In an hour. It's in an hour. Okay, you guys are trolls. Un hora. Un hora. Okay. Tapping 27. Come on, Martin. Stop DCing, bro. Get off the phone. You still have the prize card for sale? Yeah, we have one left. Alright. Draw! Rocket the Recharger. You belong to me. Facts, just banish the card on the field, right? It's in 1 hour. Cool. Oh, yeah, Mimical cards. I'm excited for Mimical cards, actually. I am excited for Mimigools. I'm gonna mimic all over the ghoul. Please don't have fucking Lancia again. Lancia will just shit on me. Please don't Lancia me. Please don't Lancia me. We'll get Safer out. We'll get... What's my grave? Do that. Now we can go for... Yeah, we go for Romulus with this, right? Search. Get white. Those are multiple black can be kind of nice, but yeah. Pisty. Special. It'd be nice to have something better to revive off this, but that's fine. Effect 2. Oh, that was the wrong card. Oops. Okay, well. I thought I was activating Pisty. Oops. Fuck me. That was a great activation. Pop. Caliber. Triple burst. And you know you must fight. I don't know if I can kill him anymore because I did this. It's fine. I messed up. That should be enough to win. Surely Savage Borland is more than enough cards. Jerome made Aerial Eater to ban Lacrima, yeah, and fucking Necroquip Princess somehow. I mean, they clearly knew, but still tilting. All right, show me what you got. Two cards to 2 negates. Should be fine. Should be. Another Hyperion. Wait, that comes back from the grave? Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Not really, but this card is good. Target a card in the grave and banish it. I don't care. I have enough rockets in there, so it doesn't matter. Red. Okay. Don't you know? Oh, and this choice you will take. Ugh. Battle phase. Gonna honest me or some nonsense. Gonna go, wait, this is a dark, right? Can't even honest. They're at 100. Okay. All right, Martin. Ready to concede yet? Chain Garunix on the Dark Monster. Draw. End of the line activated. Yeah. Lancia. Okay. Sure, man. He still has a toggle. All right. One turn too late, bro. Lancia almost got my ass. Not gonna lie. You're no strangers to love. Come on, guys. Need some, skip song. Skip song. All right. 5 seconds to negate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We're skipping. Oh, skip song. Negate. 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 Okay. Never mind. Negated. DMCA? No. This is gets filtered out. It won't be a. I won't get a copyright strike for this. Turn on Chris's music. All right. That always auto turns it off. We got a banger. Mucka is a thing to say on a wise. Oh, wait. Oh, I messed it up. Damn it. That's the island greeting that we say to you. This hand kind of blows. This is a hand where I want Chaos Ruler. Melakaliki Maka is a wide way to say Merry Christmas to you. From the land where palm trees sway. Melakaliki Maka is a wise way. Romulus is terrible here, right? It's just always Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. This is the FTK. Until I got call by it and then I just auto lose. This loses to Ash Blossom, right? So I'll just hold. I'm gonna get Gamut. I can't do anything about it. I have to play greedy. I'm just behind here. Which? Okay. Okay, they have call by. They're holding it for this though. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Omega fucked. End phase. All right. Druist Worm. Do 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 do. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the one I used to know. I'm surprised nobody's turned off the Christmas music, to be honest. Isn't Tribute of a Seal for combo? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get Maxied. Which is why I'm not doing that. You not in the Discord? Exclamation mark Discord. I'm dreaming. Miscellaneousaurus. Wait. Okay. Name adorned. Okay. It's fine. I'm dreaming of a white. Wait, what the fuck is this guy's deck? Okay, this is not what I thought it was. Christmas. With every Christmas card I write. Oxyman of Dinos, right? So do it now for the experiment. Told you guys Maxi was there. Wait, he's under Droll. I better not lose this match. I don't think they know what Droll does. Walking in a Christmas Wonderland. Frostosaurus. Magna's gonna headbutt that Droll too. Magna can add from the grave. I'm gonna add a Tracer back. Are they banished from the hand? A Giant Rex from the hand. I'm just dead. Oh, I mean, I have Juice Worm, but I'm not dead. It's ass. The last card in their hand is the card who bounced. Walking in a winter wonderland. Lars? Yeah, Lars is likely. How much attack does Lars have? Do 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 do. What? What happened there? He's just gonna get his ass kicked now. Skip song. Oh no, turn off Christmas music. Sure. So I'm gonna add back the tracer. Do I want a Jewess though? I can Jewess here. No, I'll do it in the battle phase for sure. Yeah, battle phase is broken. Everything you do. That's alright. Banish the reptile, I guess. That's a dark target for me. Alright. Now we try Striker Dragon again. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright, no more. Anyway you do. I have a very scuffed combo, but it works. It's fine. Do this. Go effect. Do pop. Isn't she lovely? Pisty points. Which way again? Fuck, it's been a while. Okay, I got points that way. Through love we'd be. Isn't she lovely? It's Magna, right? Yeah. We may as well revive here. Let's get this back. And off this, I'm getting follow-up? Probably, right? Maybe in Baldrake. I'm not sure what the best card to add there was. Let's get 3. It is, right? Misk again. Okay. Banish 4. Okay. Overraptor. I feel like I can just negate this and it's fine. Why not call by? Because I forgot to toggle on. That's why. By the time I realized that the Mystic wasn't at 1, it was too late. I mean, I have a callbot for this though. Still, the Evo, whatever it's called, Singularity Evo Force. Not great, but yeah. On call by this. Cerberus. They just didn't want to draw. They have Conductor. I'm just dead if they have Conductor, actually. Oh, never mind. Okay. They had game. They just booked these face down and attacked and burned for 2,000. The call by incident almost cost me the game. So I can eat up one of the negates, but honestly, like, I don't even care about this. Give me a man after midnight. This was not expected. Huh, now this is kind of dicey. I don't have lights engrave, right? Interesting. All right. Dragon monster? Let's cross up. Great. Do I just have to crash? Because that's unaffected, right? I mean, I just do, right? I don't have a choice. All right, guess that's it. Pill. Activate pill. I don't have Pisty, right? I don't even have a Link 1 Dragon to make. Yeah, no, I don't. Give me a Bistral Lubellion. Let's go. Nice. Easy going. I need to keep these engraved so I can call by them. 5. Maybe I should have done this main phase 1. I don't know. I feel like I wanted to be safe, but alright, guys, better see the forbidden play here. God. Fuck. I intentionally didn't want to drop that one. Let's keep me alive ever? Probably. And if I live, I win, in theory. Why not attack? I did attack. Still a funny play? I think it's the correct play. Like, I'm not doing it because it was funny. I think it's correct. Crossout's not good. What am I supposed to do with crossout here? Perfect. I asked for Lubellion. I guess I did ask for Lubellion. I just didn't want 2 and then wanted 1. I have to work hard for that. Damn. We've still only lost this one stupid game where I messed up in this entire run. Alright. I didn't face stun yet. I think we played like 2 stuns and we just beat them both. I was playing Sky Striker before, keep in mind, guys. So like, Striker was destroying the stun players. I've only, like, the 3 decks I've played were Crystal Beast, Sky Striker, and now Dragon Link. And Sky Striker and Crystal Beast both destroy stun. Because Crystal Beast has the Rainbow Bridge of the Heart card, which kind of messes them up. Ask a notification from Konami. Half hour until the stream. I mean, I guess I banish it still because it means they can't search Old Man Sarvis. Like now, whenever. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's not the worst negate. We want tier games? Bro, people find a way to complain no matter what I do, so I'll live with it. I guess get low now, probably. And confusion. Want her to be mine. We complain to complain. I know you guys do. You guys are toxic. Ash Blossom is 2 ashes in hand. Has to, right? The hand is Ash Blossom plus low in theory. And Sarvis, right? Ash low Sarvis. You know, the trap here probably, right? You know, why is this in defense mode? Yeah, trap. Do 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 do. There was no girl at home. Special old man service. Wait, that's not what I expected. Whoa, whoa. On the carousel, a circus girl who ran away. Is a ritual summon now? Wait. That seems neg. That's not Ash. Interesting. Second safer. I mean, these are both really rough. Unfortunately, this is not good enough. It's the pop here, though. Oh, they just didn't do that. Nice. There's no ritual spawn grave? Oh, there is ritual spawn grave. I can't target anyways. I just go for the follow-up, right? Either way, force. I could send and eat a negate. Wait, what? Now I go Striker Dragon. Effective search. I wish I could search off this, but obviously I cannot. Toggled off? I have no idea. I'll try to get Lev. There's no way this resolves though, right? Yeah, right. Okay, so that gets stopped. Wait, what? Oh, it doesn't do anything though, right? It has no cards for him to discard. If he was, it only pops one now, right? I don't even have to do this. I could just summon this. Draw a card. And Chaos Angel here is pretty good. And let's banish. And he can't negate this, so it's pretty good. Hit the Black Dragon. Let's eat this pop. Do they just not want to use it? I don't get it. I'm confused. So they're doing that. Okay. And then we go into ROM. One, two. Bounce, sure. Okay. This is fine. So he can go for blessing, so he doesn't have to extra summon. Everything's back. I mean, this is fine. I don't know. Like, it's still not good for them. Much you care. 1,000 violins fill the air. Is there Dark Engrave? No, right? Is there banish cards? There are, right? Wait, those were the wrong cards. Fuck. Alright, misclicked, whatever. It's supposed to be this, not... Oh my god, this is so much worse now. Effect special from hand. And then, yeah, fuck man, I wish I had the pisty thing. That's fine. Sound Levy. Ritual still in the grave. One, two, three. Destroy one. Destroy two. Access is not that good, so it's just this, right? Pop. And go Striker Dragon. Into Pisty. Bring back the mag. Back the Tracer. Make the Spotter. Bring back the Seifert. NSP. Sorry guys, not checking chat. I'm just busy, obviously, not trying not to time out. And then let's hit. That doesn't really fucking matter. I can't hit these. There's a Sarvis in the hand. I'm gonna get Waldrake. Fuck. All right, not over yet, guys. So their hand is both Sarvises and then the card for Diju for turn. Sarvis, yep. The deck list is in the current deck channel on my Discord. White Woman. That's fine though. This, like, I mean, obviously it's not great, but I also have follow up because I can head back to left next turn. Do I have enough lights to revive a card? No, I do not. I kind of want a third Striker Dragon, not gonna lie, because the last two games Striker Dragon at 3 would have come up. Because here, what I could have done as well, if I had one more body, ideally it was Striker Dragon, revive Chaos Angel. With this, right? Special Dark Monster from your grave. So I can just summon Chaos Angel. Donamondo. Bring this back, I guess. Two should be fine if you're cycling properly with pattern regained. Yeah, but pattern forces you to bend to their will, and regained requires you to draw pistols, which I did not. So, I know 1 second. I didn't have an option there to get it. Like, I wish I think I should be able to have like one more body here, one more interrupt, if I didn't make the mistake with the linking the wrong card away. Normal Ash. Okay. You have to be conscious at the time. This means the damage step? Surely not, right? No. Yeah. What is this? Chaos angle with a light. Funny. So light is which one again? I just changed the sake of shuffling back the Striker Dragon. It's fine. Was a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife. Yeah? Effect, special summon from the grave. You can harvest this, but it's fine. Yeah. Sing us a song, I'm the Chaos Man. Sing us a song tonight. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay, bro. And the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me that they're coming to see. It's negated, isn't it? Oh, whatever, I don't give a shit. Sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? You're an old soul? I'm well aware, my friend. I love old music. Alright, I don't need to try hard this. This is enough. I don't need to do Levy Nerve or anything. Oh, I just clicked off the tab by mistake. Pre-prep. No prep. Ooh. Why didn't you shuffle back the Warland? In real reality, doesn't matter. This is a game that never winning. But yeah, they should have. I remember when the rock was young. Me and Susie had so much fun. Borland! Finish! Into the crocodile rock ends. And your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Is this country music? This is Elton John. Not country music. I'm so mad I lost one match so far. Fuck, man. Imagine I got to DLV Max without losing a single game. I've lost one game this entire time. And it's because I punted as well. I punted it. And the ruck done died. I'm washed. I'm washed. This is where people are like, Yu-Gi-Oh's a luck-based game. Yeah, man. I'm sure it is. I'm just that lucky. Is it 50? It's in my Discord. All right, we have to kill like 7 minutes, so let's watch a duel live, I guess. Then we'll do the roto react. Maybe we get some packs. Not enough, right? Yeah, no, still not enough. The deck list is in my Discord, guys. ! Discord and go to the current deck section. La 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 la. Alright, it's duel live. Me and Susie had so much fun. We'll just throw this into random duel. Does anybody have a link to the stream? I might have to find it on Twitter. I probably can. Kashtira. I hope a Kashtira player loses. Your feet just can't keep still. I never knew me a better time, but I guess I never will. Eat shit. Okay, this is a short game, right? Surely. La 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 la. Did Mantier punt? Like, catching your giant. Why? Cool. Let's go. Wait, I have to watch. Oh, this just puts on a stream of infinite duels. Why the Kashtira hate? Because Arise Heart is a toxic ass card. Let's collect their 5 gems and be done with it. All right, let's get into the stream waiting room. Sorry, MJ. Have to wait for a bit. All right, 4 minutes to go, guys. 4 minutes to go. Let's see some rarities. Let's see some Mimigools. Let's see everything. You find Unicorn to be more annoying than Arise Heart? Unicorn and Birth are annoying, but Arise Heart is absolutely the toxic card here. We're peeping the Mimigoo. Oh yeah, baby. Mimic fucking goo. Is the new Mimighoul support in Rage of the Abyss? Yeah, we don't know what it is though. I'm sad that Beatrice ban does make Mimighoul way worse. Because you can't do the Beatrice for AD changes stuff, which was kind of clean. What's your favorite archetype that came from the anime? Crystal based. Alright, 3 minutes to kill. What do we do for 3 minutes? Let's do Wordle. Good old Wordle. Remember, guys, we got YCS this weekend to commentate over and the Duelist Cup. So normally we do a lot of these Wordle type games to kill time between rounds. But make sure Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're gonna have some lot of streaming, a shit ton of streaming. So make sure you guys sub to show your support, so we keep doing that in the future. Because I could just go to the YCSs instead, but instead I'm at home giving content to you guys. So show me you want me to be here with you. It'll be fun, yeah. Okay, so the word that all my friends start off with is kind of like a ritual is wharf. I don't know why, but it is. It's not a good word to start off with. All right, let's do ample then. Get some of the common letters out of the way. Nope. It could be like an EAM type of thing. Could be, there's no L, there's no E. So what would this, like, the prefix be? H is gone as well. Gigantifying emote, 30 bits. Thank you so much. Could be a TEAM, could be Steam. Cool, got it. Let's do connections. Create the groups of 4. Bumpy, rough, rugged, rocky? No. Uneven is one of them. Bumpy road, rough road, rugged. I don't know, like uneven. Fuck, what is this? Oh my god. I'm just gonna lose off this immediately. That was very unfortunate. Like, that's just one of the fucking troll ones, man. Where, god damn it. Whatever. All right, we'll wait for this to start now because it should be starting now. I'm tilted. All right, this is starting. It's not starting. It's 3 p.m. It is 3 p.m. Why can't I full screen this? Chat is disabled. All right, guess we wait, sit and wait. If they're gonna be late to their own stream. It's next week. What are you talking about? It says the 23rd. That's today. It's pre-recorded anyways, right? It is. It should also be scheduled, but I don't know why it's not started yet. I don't like sitting here with dead silence, though, and nothing going on because I think it's bad for the stream. Help me. Dedge, stare, dance, gamba. Play some Duelist Cup. Okay, well, I don't want to start a game and then it just it doesn't start. Let's do karaoke. Nah. Ooh, I love this song. Never let me go. Just chill with chat. Yeah. Which new archetype are you more interested in, Rizal or Malice? Malice probably, but Rizal's probably better. Watch other World Championship replays and give commentary. We already did that. But also, like, I'm expecting this to start any minute now. I don't want to, like, really go off the screen. I want it to be, like, short stuff we can do. Like, we can do the mini, I guess, or world. Or... Wait, I guess the country. Fuck, I've seen this before. Is it Pacific country? It is, right? It's like... Is this Palau? Never fucking mind. Not even close. What is this then? Wait, is this St. Kitts and Nevis? Yeah, okay. Wrong island area. Kiss me, miss me. And no, what the fuck is this? This is nothing. It's just Virgin Islands. Is it British Virgin Islands? The fuck are these then? Antilles? No, they're not there. Could be Antigua and Barbuda. One of the, I don't know. Yeah, but what are the others? The hell is this one? Like St. Thomas? It's not there. What's this? The bigger island. What could be zoomed in? It's in the area. Barbados. Guam is in the Pacific. It's not Guam. What's near St. Kitts? St. Martin's not here. I know what that one looks like. Wait, it could be... Wait, St. Lucia. No. What the fuck am I missing? I don't recognize. There's no Bahamas, no Cuba here. There's no Cayman Islands. No Jamaica. I don't recognize these. Fuck Grenada. It's not Trinidad. Would it be Grenada? I don't know what Grenada looks like. It's not. Okay. Faroe Islands. Wrong part of the world. Are they just not going to start this? Bro, we're just bleeding viewers. It's so tilting. Montserrat? I don't even know where that is. That's not a country, though, so... It is. Okay. For French territory. Small indie company. Don't bully them. They set the fucking schedule. I don't know. Give up. St. Bartholomew. No idea. It is St. Martin. How is that St. Martin? Wait. No, they fucking only showed the south side of the island. That doesn't count. That doesn't count, man. That's so dumb. That's cancer. Neither of these are technically countries. They showed half the island. Because I knew they had this lagoon here. So, like, I knew there was no lagoon. I saw no lagoon there, and I'm like, oh, it's not St. Martin. Massively baited. I got baited. God damn it. I'm gonna see if Farf is also stuck waiting. What's going on with Farfa?
Of lunch. North Korea? Yesy! Are you also stuck in purgatory? Yep. We're just waiting for Jerome to hit start streaming.
This is so
Come on, Billy, go live. Go, Billy, go live. Billy, go live.
Oh my god.
My UK school was 50-minute lunch, 45-minute dinner. Okay, you're
All
using different words.
I'll let him have his own chat. Well, we are stuck here entertaining ourselves as well. Fresh from Konami Twitter, you're lying. There's no way they said sorry and intern set the schedule and didn't convert the time zones properly. There's no way that's true. Puking horse, puking horse, puking horse. Yeah, 1 minute late. Fucking 10, of course. They're like pretty late as well. 10 minutes is pretty bad for a stream. I don't get it, man. I don't understand how they can do this so badly. Today we learned that cockroaches can bleed. We did learn that today. We did learn about cockroaches bleeding. I know the answer to this. I don't remember it. I did know the answer to this. I've heard it before. Basseterre. Fuck, yes, I did know that. St. Kitts and Nevis. It's the 2 stars, right? Yeah. Can you guess the national emblem? No, I cannot. I have no idea about what any of these are. Let's go with the one that looks the most French, maybe? I see 2 stars there. 2 stars. Let's go. I'm crazy. Context clue. OP. How many people? And they use the dollar? Basseterre. And then let's go British sounding. There's just no people here. Nice. I did a great job. How big is it? It's pretty small. 3,000 kilometers squared, right? Yeah. Check video. Okay, we need to take bets on how long it's going to be. When start? Next 2 minutes. Next 5 minutes. Next 10 minutes. Next half hour. Or not today at all. Start the prediction. Let's go. Next ban list, yeah. Oh, God. What do you guys think here? So, not today at all. Nice. Oh my God, you guys are fiends. Ugh. Tell us how you met Sam and Ryan at PAC. Well, I met Sam and Ryan both at locals individually. PAC was just an event. Today you learned that we have a street in Canada that literally reads as south-northwest. That doesn't surprise me. Is Farfa's still here as well? Yeah, Farfa's still struggling with me. Okay, let's play New York Times Mini. Crossword puzzle time. Okay, 2024 Charlie XCX album with I have no fucking idea. I don't listen to new music. All the time? All the super popular? I don't fucking know. Like presents and first names. I don't know. I don't know about Brat Summer. Is that what it is? No, I have no idea what the fuck Brat Summer is. Where fig leaves first came into fashion. Is it Iraq or Iran? I'm struggling with these. Rain-friendly rental for an outdoor wedding. Tent? Bird in a Poe poem. This is a raven. Worker at an airport gate. Agent. Teenager's name. Or teenager's age, maybe. 10, right? Like, what else could it be for 3 letters? 6, understand. Like presents and first names. Eden? Oh, Garden of Eden? Oh, given. Gotcha. 5 is all the rage. This is what the bride. Understand. Oh no, 10. Wait. Yeah, 10. Someone walking in front of a train, bride. Can someone help me understand this? How is one down bride? Look up bridal train? Am I gonna get porn? Alright, today I learned. I just never know, man. Sometimes chat will make me, like, there are plenty of people in chat who are very civilized, normal people. Then you also have the demons who come out and will make me just search up something and it's porn. So I have to be careful. All right, well, did any of you bet in the next 2 minutes? Nobody did? All right, smart. Next 5 minutes, though, is already kind of coming to pass. I can't believe 41% of you bet on it's not happening today. This is criminal. He's playing Hangman O. How do I play this?
ELMFR. Okay. Scramble?
Someone link me this.
It's not scramble. Oh, it's no M. Gradle. Oh, that's so funny. How are you people so good at this? Gradle Dragon.
Give me link.
Dad.
Somebody link me this so I can play it.
E?
The Konami, I can't remember the login.
Give me
oh
the
my
link,
god.
please.
Thank you, Farfa.
There you go.
Alright, our turn to play. So it's Hangman with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Alright, let's go. We got this, guys. E. N. A. What the hell? S. Oh, it makes Exodia? That's pretty funny. T. It's great Magi's. Wait. Z? Yeah. Legendary. What is it? Maju? Yeah, there we go. How to do the next one? How do I do the next one? Is it just I have to click refresh? E A O, okay. N S. So L. Solfa chord. Musica. Easy. A E N T R. There we go. N. I already did N, right? What the hell's here? L W B. It's not B. A crawler, mother. Trawler? Crawler. The fuck is that? Oh, College of the K. I don't know the crawler cards, man. It's Dendrit, right? Yeah. A. N. No. M. T. Not what I expected. R. Italian. Something aria. S. Tracta. Trattoria. No. O. Oh, it's Trap Tricks, motherfucker. Okay, I got it. U L C, right? Yeah. What the fuck? A lot of letters. Get all the vowels out of there. I feel like, oh, that's just not even hard. Skip song, sure. Dude, this is ass on Konami's behalf. Waiting 1600 waiting. We got negated? All right, my bad. All right, restarts. E N L D R. What the hell's this? M. Oh, it's Numlaria. Wait, what is this? Dream. Maybe Konami messed up the time zones? Dude, it's so bad. I don't know the name of this card. I don't fucking know. What the hell is this card? It's some Numlaria card, but I don't know, man. I thought I already guessed T, to be honest. Dream Z. I already have Y. It's a comma. That's bullshit. Why is it a fucking comma? That's ass. Okay, that should be taken out. Comma. So I was like, what the fuck is this? Um, no. 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 Is it mole? Hole. Terrifying trap hole nightmare. All right. E-A-I-O. Okay. U-S-T-R-N-D-L. Is it P? Plunder or blunder or flunder? Matrols. P? Yeah, patrol ship. Wait. I didn't put a fucking slash in. I put H in. N D Y R T O. This is so easy. M I S A C. I had that one immediately. That wasn't hard. Okay, smaller one is easy. I mean harder, right? Something the T. Most. I need another vowel. Oh, Zara the Mant. Something one. Does it take letters? Or is it X? Retaliating C. It could have been that, but it's not. What is, oh, battery? Man. I already did A, C, B, D. There we go. E, A, I, O, U, Y. Wait, what? What the fuck is this word? A, E, I, O, U. I did all the vowels, right? Starting in 2 minutes? Alright, let's finish this. CXYZ? There's no Y. It was fucking dots. It was 2 dots. Okay, man. Remove the fucking dots. Gamba results? Yeah, next half hour, right? Yeah, next half hour one. That or Dark Assailant? There were no vowels here. Without the dots, it'd be too easy. It's stupid. All right, here we are. Let's go. Gamba background music. I know. All right. Quick Gamba. Will we see Fubo Ross rarity? Yes or no? Gamba now, guys. Let's see if we'll find out rarity Fubo Ross is gonna be now or not. Gamba, Gamba, Gamba. Come on, guys. Where's my my high rollers at? Bid a little more. Damn, someone bid a shit ton on nose, so someone's got to even out a little bit, right? There we go, guys. Come on. Where's my milkers? Oilers. All right, there we go. We got some stakes on the line now, guys. We got some stakes. Let's go.
Hello and welcome everyone to the Rage of the Abyss intro. Normally this is going to be a recorded video where you'll see me talking and then I'll toss over to Jerome and he'll
It's actually live now.
Do some cool strategies, but we decided to do it live this
Oops,
time.
maybe you should have planned
it's
better.
Been an incredible year. We're here at the Konami Studios where we started off this year with the quarter century celebration. It all took place right here, just right behind us. Jesse Cotton became the ultimate undisputed
they're doing it at the
Duelist
studio? Yeah.
Series winner. He went on to win YCS Sacramento, and now he's a Master Duel World Champion.
Damn, what the hell? What am I kidding?
And there's still so much more
Since when was I part of this?
Including our last core booster of the year, Rage of the Abyss. It's going to be a really exciting one. I'm excited to be here. I'm Billy Brake, and as I mentioned, joining me is Jerome McHale.
Oh yeah, my camera's just on top of Jerome.
Really fantastic set. I'm excited about so many cards from this set. I mean, there's cards for competitive duels, but there's one thing I really love is that for the people who are really into the animated series and the manga, there is just a ton of really cool cards for fans of Yu-Gi-Oh as a whole in this set. And I think a great place to start with it is, with the monster that you see at the front of every booster box here of Rage of the Abyss that we had on our splash screen there. And that is the cover monster of the set, number C32, Shark Drake Levice. So let's take a look at a brief history of Shark Drake in general. So Shark Drake
I don't want to know about Shark Drakes, bro.
Originally used, believe it or not, by Trey in the Zexal series. I was kind of planted in his deck by Vetrix as part of his plan to get, make Shark evil again.
Truthfully,
so
guys,
when Shark duels Trey, who was normally the Chronopoly duelist, you wouldn't expect Shark Drake in that sort of deck. He defeats him and gets a hold of Shark Drake, and then goes on to play against Quattro in the next round, who is the Gimmick Puppet duelist, who notably just had a bunch of gimmick puppets in the Infinite Forbidden just a couple of months ago. So during the duel against Quattro, he goes ahead and plays Shark Drake, and it starts to try to take a hold of his heart.
Shark Drake Royal. It's QCR in the tins. You can see here.
And he gets rid of it for a while with the Different Dimension Deep Sea Trench, but eventually brings it back and then converts it into a Chaos number monster you see on the left, number C32, Shark Drake Vice. And it's kind of a neat bit of foreshadowing. If you know how the Zexal series turns out, the true origins of Shark and all of that, it's a really neat bit of foreshadowing early on in the series. And eventually he was able to defeat him and purify the number, and it goes on to become a monster that Shark is able to use later. It's kind of a mainstay of his extra deck later on in the series. So that's where Shark Drake has been. Now let's take a look at where it's going with this new monster, number C32, Shark Drake Levice. Here it is, you can see it right there. So the original Shark Drake Vice was summoned kind of like Yuma's Utopia Ray, or he's able to just slap it on top and it stayed being rank 4. This one is closer, it's kind of a mix between that and the Barian rank ups.
Dude, these cards are so bad, I don't care.
So the original rank ups, the monster keeps its
I can't believe this is how they're starting it off,
and
and it's going to go on a long time.
This time,
I wonder if, based on the way this is going, and the fact that it's not as scripted or not as pre-recorded, that it's going to be just longer.
But it's still a summon that you just do from the extra. You don't actually have to activate a spell card. But that part of it's kind of reflected. You can discard any spell card and place this monster on top of one of your Shark Drakes. So you can make Shark Drake, put Vice on top of that, and then use a spell to put this on top of that. And it retains some of the effects as well. So for example, you can attack multiple times to deal lots of damage. This could just attack twice. You can also zero out the attack points of an enemy monster as well. You drop it to zero and negate that monster's effects as a quick effect.
You say that, but this is the first one, right? Unless there's
no
more.
1,000 or less life points restriction like the original Shark Drake Vice had either. And you can't even hide.
I think the pre-recorded videos where they announce them coming out and then
it'll also deal
they premiere is pretty cool still.
It starts off at a pretty mean 3,100 attack as well.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just being pessimistic because I don't care about this card specifically, but
that hard.
We'll
to
see
make,
when they expand upon
especially
it, how
if you
long
use
it's going
some
to
of the
be.
other shark
I'm also not thrilled with the fact that because it was live, they probably had tech issues, and that's why we were 30
If you
minutes
take
late.
another look at the art there, you can even see that it's got design elements from the number 17 Leviathan Dragon, Shark's original number monster. Yep, there
You
it
can see
is.
with like the tail.
Right, the scales on the tail and all that sort of thing. This monster is really cool, especially if you're a fan of Zexal, because it kind of traces the entire arc of Shark's character throughout the show, both in its artwork and its effects. So I like this card a lot. It's a great cover monster for the set, and there's even more Shark cards in the set to take a look at as well. In fact, you've summoned a lot of Leviathan Dragons in your time, haven't you? Wasn't that kind of like your era?
Yeah, 2011 was a pretty big year for me as a TCG player.
Yeah,
that
this plant
the
deck.
number 17 Leviathan Dragon, one of the go-to rank 3 monsters from the start, as you mentioned. Huge anime tie-ins, but also one of the stronger
Surfacing Big
monsters
Jaws
with Tour
is a
Guide from the
secret.
Underworld.
Oh my
Being
God.
able to go into that 2,000 attack, detach material, immediately have 2,500 on that first turn was quite impressive, back in the day.
It wasn't quite one of the first Xyz monsters.
I just realized, why is Farfa watching this?
Utopia and the like.
Farfa
But it was
probably
part of the
got
first set
early,
generation force.
got the
that
ability,
had
was allowed
Xyz
to open the packs
monsters.
early as a content
In fact, there
creator.
were 8 of them in total in that. And just see if your memory works very well. Why don't we play a little quiz right now? We've got the
Okay.
Generation Force Xyz Monster Quiz. And you can play at home as well. Just don't even think about using the card database, or I'll know. All right, so there were 8 total. We gave you number 17,
All
Leviathan
right,
Dragon,
Tyrus,
for
Adrius,
free.
Zenmeister, Leviathan,
From this
Levier,
Gonna
Steel
keep
Swim
my eyes
Roach,
on you. Make sure you're not using the card
Rolling
database.
down on my
either.
favorite.
All right.
and the
Let's see.
So see if you
Is
can
it the rank 3 that
identify
requires 3
these
materials?
Xyz monsters from Generation Force.
the Crash Bug card.
Here's the first clue. This Wind Aqua monster was once a crucial component of a popular Dark Warrior deck.
Wind Aqua. So that typing pretty much gives it away. I'm going to think about Dark Warrior. There's definitely a lot of Dark Warriors. Armageddon Knight's going to be one of my first go-to
Terabyte,
thoughts
yeah.
of that.
I got all them. We got you
Dark
structure
Warrior
deck.
deck. I'm thinking about strategy. What's a Dark Warrior? I got to go Phantom Knights on that one. Phantom Knights do like to banish themselves. There is a Water Wind Xyz in Generation Force that loves to special summon from the banish pile. It's got to be Levier the Sea Dragon.
It is, in fact, Levier the Sea Dragon. And you are correct. It was used to special summon back those level 3.
It was also
Phantom
used in
Knights
Billy's
back in
plant
the day.
deck.
So Silent Boots, Ancient Cloak, all that good stuff. Next. This rank 3 monster was the very first monster to be Xyz summoned in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal.
Ooh, this one's tough. First one.
This is in Meister.
Yeah, in Zexal. Rank 3, I know
Rank
Shark
3,
has one
Eros
of the
the Merciful
earliest
Shark?
duels. I'm going to go back with that number 17 Leviathan Dragon. I think that might have to be one of the first ones.
See, that's what you'd think, because it is in fact used in his first duel with Yuma. However, that is not correct. In fact, that is not the first duel shown in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. So this is... I had to go back and rewatch the episode for this one. This is a little tough. So if you
Is it a
go
Crash
about, like,
Bug?
halfway through the episode or so, when Yuma is looking through the schoolyard, he's trying to find
You get
somebody
Brilliance
to
Photon
duel, and
Shockwave.
he
It's
comes
not this
across
set.
Shark, who's dueling against Bronk at the time. And in that duel, Shark Xyz summons Submersible Carrier Arrow Shark.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have ever gotten
Submersible
Submersible.
Carrier Arrow Shark to finish him off.
That's a good one, though. Good card.
Arrow Shark, yep. All right, next. So you're 1-1 here.
I'll take it.
This card is a member of a theme with 4 Xyz monsters to its name, but only this one is a rank 4.
Kind of.
4 Xyz monsters. This
Wind
one's
Up
a
Zenmeister.
rank 4, so it's a themed Xyz monster out of Generation Force. I don't think the rest of the themed Xyz monsters were probably in this set. Maybe came in a later set. I mean, I know this one already. I'm just giving the crowd at home a time to kind of come up with it, but it's definitely a card that was underrated. Saw some play. Being able to flip your own monsters face down kind of could be useful in a lot of strategies. Back
Now, Maestro
then.
came
I'm
and
going
started
Wind
back
Up
later the next year.
Zenmeister.
It is, in fact, Wind Up Zenmeister.
I know all about the wind-up toys.
The other monsters were rank 3s. 2 of them came out in the next consecutive sets. So there was Wind Up Zenmighty as well.
He knows.
as
Billy
Wind Up
played during this
Zenmines.
period.
Oh, that
I would
one
expect Billy to know
big.
all of them, and I'm
Shapes
sure
of
he only got the
competitive
Submersible
super
Carrier
Two rank
wrong
3s.
for
One
like
was the rank
content's
5,
sake.
The Arsenal Zenmayo.
Zenmayo.
Because none of these are that. Like they all were like kind of
right,
notable.
2 and
The only
1,
one that
2
you
and 1.
didn't maybe know is the Crash Bug
Next.
one.
It's the only Xyz monster from Generation Force with more than 1 art version.
This one's a funny one.
I'll tell you that it's not Leviathan Dragon.
not.
You might think it's Leviathan Dragon, but that has an astral language version, not an
Same,
alternate art.
same art, different language for Leviathan Dragon. No, this one is going to be a card that I tried to make work in a lot of different decks because like it has a good effect where you can take your opponent's monsters, but the requirement for the 3 level 3s usually end up being a bit too much. But that's going to be number 34, Terabyte.
It is in fact Terabyte.
These
It
cards
has
so
the
bad.
normal one as well as the standing one as well that came in the premium collection tin. That's where that came out.
I remember that.
All right, here's a bit of a history-related one.
Oh, I
This
like that.
Xyz monster debuted over a month before the rest of the theme it belongs to. So it was the only member of its theme for over a
Steel
month.
Swarm Roach, right?
Oh man, only member of the theme for over a month, and it's an Xyz out of Generation Force, and it was the only one. Yeah, this one's stumping me. I think I don't think I'm gonna get this one.
This is
I
live.
have to phone a
Billy
friend.
was in your
I
YCS
can give
deck.
you a further clue.
Or give me. I'll take another clue. Sure.
It's a rank 4.
In my head, I already had it as a rank 4 from Generation Force.
Maybe not useful.
Oh! I think I know it. So was this theme popular?
No.
Oh, okay. But was there a version of this? Was there an
This
evil?
card was popular.
This card was popular. Okay, and there was an evil version of
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
theme.
yes.
Steel
Evil
Storm
Storm.
Roach.
It was in fact Steel Swarm Brooch. The rest
was
of the
in
Steel
your
Swarm
deck,
monsters
bro.
debuted over a month later as part of the 5th Dual Terminal set.
That one was tricky. That one was a little tricky.
And then the final one is a twofer. This one's pretty easy. I think everybody's going to get this one. But this pair of rank 5
Really?
Xyz
Most people who
monsters
who
appeared
didn't play in that
together
era
on the
have
2011
no idea what
Judgment
these
Board
cards
game
are.
map,
Well, I
which
played.
I'm pretty sure you own this game, Matt.
Yes, I love these cards. I played on this game mat in 2011
and
for a little bit.
Adrius.
I mean, I switch my mats up all the time, but this was one of the ones that I was drawn to these cards based on their artwork, and they looked fantastic on the game mat. I actually had a deck with these cards when Generation Force first came out. The top decks were like Gravekeepers.
By the way, if they
and
end the
Six
stream here
Samurais,
and they just
which we might be talking
didn't
about a little
show
bit
anything
later.
else besides the shark cards, I'll be
But
tilted.
they were all
But I have
playing, like,
faith.
level 5s
I have
like
faith the
Shein,
stream will show us some
Legendary
heat.
Six Samurai Shein.
This is
level
just the
5.
build-up.
So I made a deck with Cyber Dragons. The only wind-up main deck monsters at the time were Dog and Soldier. And basically what they do is become
Which did
level
terrible,
5s.
yeah.
There's Juggler.
Oh, and Juggler. I forgot about Juggler. But I was focused on the making themselves level 5s, that modulation.
Got it.
So you go like Cyber Dragon, Wind Up Soldier, and then you can overlay into a rank 5, or you can Puppet Plant their Shein and also make a rank 5. And that rank 5 is Tyrus, Keeper of Genesis, and Adreus, Keeper of Armageddon.
Those are the two. Very well done. Only one miss, and we'll call the Steel Swarm one a draw.
It was close.
We'll call that one a draw.
The theme thing throws you off because I mean it is part of that Steel Swarm theme, but you never think of Steel Swarm Roach as being a Steel Swarm monster.
Exactly.
But it was a
Exactly.
good
It's just got
question.
nothing to do with anything else because it's more tribute.
If it's the
summon.
7th Tachyon in the set, it'd be
So
huge.
that is our Generation Force Xyz Monster Quiz.
This is
did
live,
you
not
do?
recorded.
Hope you had fun with that. We got another game coming up just a little later on that you might want to try out. But first, let's talk about this new theme from Rage of the Abyss.
For sure it's pre.
called
They said it was
Primite.
live, and the fact that it was
Primite.
delayed makes me think it was
This is a theme
live.
based on this monster here, the Primite Imperial Dragon. It is a really cool looking
I'm excited
card,
for
and
this
it's
theme.
got a
Should be
very
fun.
powerful ability too that can blank out an entire field full of monster effects and then banish monsters that share a type or an attribute with any normal monster. In
I wonder if they're
range.
going to
Let's
mention
take a look at
the
the card real fast.
another
Here,
verse cards.
This is a level 6 monster, so it's a tribute monster. You have to tribute summon it by tributing a normal monster. And
Ultra
then during
rare.
your opponent's main
Okay.
phase, you can reveal it from your hand and then use its effect to tribute summon any Primite monster, actually. So if there's another one in the future, maybe you could summon that. But normally it's going to be the Primite Imperial Dragon here. And you can only use that once per turn. Now, if it's tribute summoned, you can apply these effects. The first one is that it negates the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent controls. So that's always good. And then you can banish all monsters your opponent controls with the same type or attribute as a normal monster in your graveyard. And that's all cumulative. So the more normal monsters you have in the graveyard, the more different things you can banish. And because it's type or attribute, you don't necessarily need to play as many different normal monsters as you might in, say, Magic Key, which only looks at attribute. So you'd want to have at least one normal monster of every relevant attribute, at least. So Magic Key can get kind of like filled up with those normal monsters. It's a little tougher to use. But Primite's very compact. And part of what makes it work so well is this next card that we're going to take a look at called Primite Lordly Load. Now this is also gorgeous.
Beautiful.
This is a spell card that lets you, well, it does a lot of different things. So it's a continuous spell card. It gets to stick around on the field and do its thing every turn. So if we take a look at the card
Phantasm
here,
Spirals.
you'll see that when it is activated, the first thing you get to do is just add a Primate card from your deck to your hand.
The
Not
secret
even
rare.
just a monster, just any card.
Okay.
A spell or a trap, and they have spells and traps as well. It's just these are the only two we're going to look at.
This card's very
right
good.
now. But a lot of times you're just going to be fetching the Primate Imperial Dragon out of your deck and add that to your hand. The second thing, and this is one of my favorite effects in anything in this set, is that you can declare any normal monster card name and then special summon it from your hand, deck, or graveyard in defense position.
That's a lot of options.
It's a significant number of options. If you go into the card database, you're allowed to use it now, by the way. I no longer know whether or not you're doing it. You can go into the card database and just hit all the normal
You
monsters.
Blue Eyes, yeah. And this card's really good. I mean, the Primate cards really impressed me. They're not like meta breaking, but they are definitely just good cards.
So you summon from your defense position, and you can't activate the effects of special summoned monsters on the field this turn. So you can't use it beforehand either, because it's this turn, not the rest of this turn. But it's any normal monster that you want. And then normal monsters and Primate monsters also gain 300 for each normal monster with a different name in your graveyard. So you might want multiple different ones. In fact, you're probably going to need multiple different ones, at least enough to kind of cover your
I mean, this is not an
bases in
unexpected
terms
die
of what
because
you
it does
want
lock
to
you out of
banish
summoning
with
or your
Primate
monster
Imperial
effects.
Dragon. And that's going to lead into our next little game. So obviously it's professional football season now. It's college football season as well. And I hope that everybody enjoyed the video from Jamal and George that we showed at the World Championship. If you haven't seen it yet, that's on our page. You can take a look at it afterwards.
Really good.
But in honor of football season, my team's 3-0.
I think I'll play football.
Well, it was the first time in a while.
It's first time in a few years my team's 3-0. Another thing we do a lot around football season is fantasy drafts. So
True.
I figure we should do a Primate normal monster draft. So I'm going to ask you to put on your general manager hat. I'm going to put on my president of normal monster operations hat. And we're going to do just a quick draft of, let's go 3 normal monsters that you might want to play in your Primate deck to try to get
Another versus Dragon,
coverage
another versus
as
Solari, and
possible
another versus Glutonia.
without diluting the draws in your deck. So I will give you the first pick. Which normal monster would you like?
Blue Eyes.
Well, I'm going to assume we're going to not look at the another verse selection of cards because pretty.
You don't have any.
Yeah, I don't know any, but I would. You do want to go check out another verse Dragon, another verse Glutonia, and another verse Solaria.
I
all
fucking
excellent
knew it.
targets. Because not only are you going to be showing off, but they have a pretty good type and attribute distribution. But ignoring those cards, 'cause I don't have them.
Billy,
I would love to get my hands on one one day.
Chill.
But, so you're wanting to look at types and attributes. So I mean, right now I know a lot of the attributes a lot of people are looking at are fire for sure, because lots of fire cards out there. Promethean Princess, all sorts of things you want to get banished, not have to deal with them. So I'm gonna go with a fun one, but it's also solid.
Okay.
Something from the Pegasus versus Yugi duel in the first series, and that's gonna be Ryuran. I know a lot of all the older players definitely remember having some sort of like nostalgia, kind of an attachment to that card because it's one of like the bigger monsters you ever saw like as a kid, where you're like, oh man, I can actually get my hands on this card. But yeah, I'm going with Ryuran. It's a fire dragon. He's in an egg. Looks like something bad's about to happen. I'm going Ryuran as my first pick.
I think he's hatching.
Yeah, he's like, you see like
That's what's happening there. He's hatching a little bit. All right, so you've got a fire dragon, so you can take out fire kings.
Oh,
and
I'm
snake
thinking of
eyes and that sort of thing.
Ryukushin
Dragons.
Power.
They're all fire dragons. They're double hosed.
Yeah, the fire.
They're in
got
a
you
bad
covered.
way with Ryu around there. I think a fire monster as a first pick it's kind of a given. You have to, given that so many of the most powerful decks right now are fire decks. However, there's one thing that I think your Ryuran pick misses, and I'm glad you didn't pick this other monster because there's only one normal monster in the game that matches the attribute and type combination that
That
I
one's
want.
Fire Fiend.
So I want something that can hit Snake Eye and Fire King and Tenpai Dragon and Yubel.
Oh.
So I need a Fire Fiend.
Good.
There's only one, and it's Dokuro Yaiba from Pharaoh Servant.
No, that little flaming skull.
The little flame one, yep. It's a
Yeah.
level 3 Fire Fiend monster. So you could even summon it with
Dokuro
Tour Guide
Yaiba.
if you
Oh
wanted
my
to add
God.
some rank 3s into your deck that way, and maybe not have to use Primate Lordly Load there. But that
Got
I think
bought
gives
out on
me
the OCG?
best coverage of all of the main decks with just one monster is Dokuro Yaiba. So I'm going to take that as my first pick.
Yeah, if I could say its name, I probably would have picked it as well. Just kidding, Dokuyo Yaiba. Well, now that I've heard you say it, but that is an
Dokuro
excellent.
Yaiba.
That's definitely an excellent pick, and I want to keep it out there. Gonna go dust off some of my old cards and see if I can find one of
It
those.
was in LC 25th, right?
Oh,
Pharaoh
did-
Servant was back for that.
That's right. Yeah, Pharaoh Servant did just have that recent, somewhat recent release now, so definitely probably have those lying around somewhere. Or I can
What does it
ask
look like?
one of my friends who might have one as well. But second pick now to me, right?
Second pick.
So second pick, I know when I'm looking at this, I use Yu-Gi-Oh! Neuron. In Yu-Gi-Oh! Neuron, you can go through, filter normal monsters by
just
the
this
type
crap?
you want, the attribute you want. Then you can be like, just show me the highest attack one, or you can show me the lowest attack one, so it can be something you can normally summon.
Is it a
But
speed duel
this one
set as
isn't a
well?
card I've ever used before, and I believe it is out one of the starter decks, and that's Suppression Collider.
Suppression Collider. That's one of the cybers.
Yep, Dark Cybers, because I'm always worried about those Cybers pile strategies. I want to make sure I have something that can wipe those out. They fill up the graveyard pretty quickly. They put a lot of monsters on the field, and usually when you get those monsters off the field, they don't have too many ways to keep extending their plays past that. So yeah, I definitely want a Cybers in my deck, and Suppression Colliders, I think it might be one of the stronger ones, at least according to what I looked up on Yu-Gi-Oh! Neuron when it comes with that attribute and type.
Yeah, and in terms of attack and defense, it's kind of big. It's a level 8, right?
Yep.
So it's fairly huge.
Oh, it's this card?
Yeah, dark monsters, always good to get rid of, I would say. Cybers monsters, so one of the interesting things with Cybers is that it's a type that a lot of decks only get access to from their extra deck. But a lot of those cards are really nasty, so it might be worth negating their effects and getting them off the field. So for me, when I'm thinking about normal monsters in my deck, I always want something that has some kind of other utility. So Dokuro Yaiba is just kind of the perfect first pick because it's, it hits all the things I want.
Is it
and
going to be
it's level
Sun Sea
3,
Genius
so I can
Loci?
add a
Whatever
different
it's called?
extra package of the tour guide to my deck and get access to different extra deck things that way. So I'm going to lean kind of that same way with my second pick as well, and I'm going to pick Psyframe Driver.
With the one
Everyone
gamma.
wants a
Nice,
driver,
Jerome.
yeah.
I'm going to draw it every time, so maybe I'm not going to get to summon it out of the deck with Lordly Load. But by adding Psyframe Driver to my deck, not only does it give me what I need for the
Yeah, you
Primite
play Deltas
monsters,
as
it
well.
also lets me use Psyframes. So when I go
it
second,
work with
for
Geminis?
instance,
Only if the
I have
Geminis are in
one
the
gamma,
grave.
I can have something to knock out spells
Delta,
if
yeah.
I need it. Delta. I think, and it's light and psychic, so you can also take out a bunch of, say, ritual beasts, for instance, if you needed to, and it keeps them temporarily gone anyways. So I think I'm going to go with Psyframe Driver as my second pick.
I like that. I like that. I think light is the attribute that I overlooked on my draft here for this one, but definitely key to have that around. Also, just the fact that you can play Gamma, it kind of just works itself
He's gonna pick
way
Blue
right
Eyes
into
here.
it. I really like that pick. That's one of my favorites for sure.
The most powerful
But
normal
last
monster.
pick, going on the route where I'm going to be talking about Rage of the Abyss. We got new water strategies. We haven't got there yet, but obviously you've seen the cover card is the new Shark Drake Vice. And there's also plenty of other water monsters in the Abyss to be discovered. So I'm going to go with the Water
got a
Worm,
booger?
and it's, basically
What?
a normal
I don't-
monster strategy already, and that's
weird
the
thing to say.
Phantasm Spiral Dragon. Obviously, that whole theme kind of works with cards while you have a normal monster. When a monster is summoned, you can actually
nothing
do sort of different things. So it's kind of along the same line of what else can I do with this normal monster that I'm summoning from my deck. And I think Phantasm's probably a Water Worm. Also has a lot of good coverage as well.
Bit of a weird
so
pick,
If you don't
Water
have
Worm.
dragons, you're going to take out those dragon-adjacent worm monsters. Or, plenty of water monsters to be going after as well.
Worm's an interesting one, just in case the Tenyi show up again, or Sword Soul, or anything like that. Having a worm monster could be really helpful there. I've noticed all of your picks are really huge monsters. Like they're all level 7 or 8.
Yeah, I'm trying to summon a big monster from my deck for free. I'm not worried about drawing it.
I'm a little worried about drawing because I do it all the time. So Psyframe Driver is probably as the biggest risk assessment risk. That
No
I'm
one's going
willing
to pick
take
Blue
there.
Eyes, really?
So for me, I also picked a water monster as well. I've seen all the cards of Rage of the Abyss. I know there's a lot of really good water monsters that I would like to banish. But I'm also going to
Megalosmash
stick
Rex.
with the idea of having a normal monster that can do something else for me when I summon it out of the deck, even if I can't use special summon monster effects that turn. And I'm going to take Guard Dragon Justicia. Guard Dragon Justicia. It's a level 2 water
What
dragon
the hell is he cooking?
tuner monster. So I have a way to summon a tuner out of my deck. It's a dragon. Not every dragon out there is going to be a fire monster. I'm going to run into that one Blue Eyes player, right? And still make sure that I have a dragon to take out all of their stuff. And obviously, we're going to talk about water monsters a little more, so that's pretty obvious too. But I think that is going to be my third pick there. So your picks, just to sum it up, you had Ryuran, Suppression Collider, and then Phantasm Spiral Dragon. And I picked Dokuro Yaiba, Psyframe Driver, and Guard
Jerome
Dragon
clears,
Justicia.
still.
I think my draft is way better, personally. I know you like yours, but if you have an opinion on which draft is better, we'd love to hear it. Go ahead and post that to our official accounts with hashtag YugiohTCG.
I should take a picture of all
take a
3
look
ultras
at them
and put
argue
it in the
about
comments
later.
and say this is my draft.
Again.
Again.
That's the best part about the cards. I really like that you can really get any normal monster. You can pick your favorite normal monster and just build a deck around it because you can always summon it from your deck and then kind of construct
make a
a strategy.
Moki deck or
it's
some
pretty
shit.
fun. It's
Or
a really
Jamas.
cool thing. I mean, I know the first time we read that card, we're like, oh, just any normal monster. Well, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
As long as you know the name.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then, like I mentioned at the beginning, I love how it interacts with the Anotherverse cards as well, because there's nothing more flashy than summoning an ultra rare copy of like Anotherverse Solari. I'm looking at you, Jesse Cotton. I know you have it out there from winning YCS Sacramento. Now is your time to play your Anotherverse Primite strategy. You might be one of the only people in the world that has won each one of those
Pegasus.
along the
He's
way.
staring through the screen. He's
All right.
looking right at
So
me.
moving along in terms of rating.
Billy
videos,
is Pegasus.
For the rest of this week, we're going to have videos from some of our partner content
Oh
creators
no, Billy.
explaining in depth some of the other themes that you're going to see throughout the set. So we're going to take just a quick spin through and let you know what to expect for the rest of the week, starting with Six Samurai. One of your favorites.
That's right, Jerome. I do love Six Samurais. I remember they've gotten multiple waves of support throughout the years, and now they're back at it again with some incredible new cards, including Legendary Lord Six Samurai Shiin. Those of you who are familiar with Legendary Six Samurai Shiin, he negated spells and traps. Legendary Lord can also negate monster effects, so you're going to learn a lot more about that later on in the week. But you know, Six Samurai, it's always been incredibly popular. It was even included in the Chronicles animation. That's something, if you haven't seen, you want to go check out. We also have that on YouTube, but you can see that
Why
Six
don't they
Samurai
sponsor
monsters
Jesse?
come
They're
to
gonna
life
call
in
him out
that
so much.
really
It's just
cool
Billy who's a
animation
friends
that
with
we
me,
have.
but
the new crop
the
of
rest of
Six
the
Samurai
economy will
cards
not
is
like him as
headlined
much.
by the Legendary Lord
Billy doesn't
Samurai
control the
Shiin,
media stuff.
and an incredibly powerful new synchro monster. Now, you can learn more about it and the other Six Samurai cards in Rage of the Abyss later this week from Pheromone. As Joe mentioned, later this week, Pheromone will be doing an in-depth look into the Six Samurai cards, and there's a lot more to be discovered as well, so make sure you keep an eye out for Pheromone's video coming up this week.
All right, I'm going to look forward to that myself as well. And then coming up after that, we're going to get into the latest in the developments of the storyline involving Diabellstar the Black Witch and the Sinful Spoils. So, here's where we are so far. In Legacy of Destruction, Diabellze showed up, and a lot of things went very wrong very fast. Then we had a flashback in Infinite Forbidden to, well, who knows? Whose memories are those? And now we come back to the present day, where Diabellstar has been imprisoned alongside
As Amina
the
take all the
Goblin
secrets,
Bikers.
it'd probably be a fair bit of them.
So she's in jail along with the Goblin Bikers, and she's going to have to accept help from her former pursuers if she's going to want to get out of this. You can see her there in the background here. This is Goblin Biker Grand Crisis.
I didn't even notice her. It was like a Where's Waldo kind
Yeah,
of
she's just kind of chilling back there while everybody else is freaking out. Always calm and composed, usually. But, so there's Goblin Bikers in this set as well. And actually, Pheromone is going to be taking a look at those too during his video as well. So it's kind of the warrior type videos. So, moving on, she has to go ahead and break out with the help of the Goblin Bikers. You can see her there, again, in the corner, kind of surprised at the way in which they were able to drill through the walls there. But there's a reason that she's in jail with the Goblin Bikers. And frankly, no matter how far or how long you run, you cannot outrun your past. And that is what Diabellstar is going to learn here in this set. And you're going to be able to add some of these cards to your deck as
Azaminas,
well.
the names look the same.
This comes out. There's the new Azamina monsters, which
They don't
are
show the
extra
rarities.
monsters,
They haven't showed the
fusion
rarities. The only thing they
monsters,
showed the rarity
as
for
well
were
as
the
some
2
Sinful
Primite cards.
Spoils, that go with them. Here's another one as well. If you take a close look at these,
What happened to my wolf?
some of them might look a little familiar, like some older monsters that you might have seen in the set prior. I wonder what that's about. Well, moving on, we'll just have to figure out. Oh, What
White
are they?
Forests.
How did they get here? Diabellstar seems like she's escaped, but something else is there with her as well. There's a lot of strange things afoot out there in the rain. Horrible transformations kind of just taking over characters that you might recognize from a previous set and turning them into these unknowing monsters. As we head along and see what effects the sinful spoils have on them. And we can't forget about Diabellsay as well. This whole thing was kind of triggered by her sudden reappearance in Legacy of Destruction. What exactly is her role here? Well, we'll have to find that out as
If they made an anime
well.
for all of this except fan service, I mean,
And you'll be able to learn
there should
all
be
about
animes for
all
this
of
stuff.
these things.
They were working
later
on the
this
Animation
week.
Chronicle
Got a
project,
video
right, for this
by
very
Reb's
reason.
Cards. We're going to be taking a look at all of these later this week, but not the Gobblebiker. So the Gobblebiker is going to be with Pheromone, along with the Six Samurai, and then Reb's is going to take a look at all of these Azumina cards as well as the Sinful Spoils in the deck. These cards are really powerful and they're really cool looking as well. So make sure you don't miss that video. It's going to be a good one.
That's right. And now moving on, we still have more things to look at. This is something that I'm really excited. I know a lot of people who followed me as a player knew that back in the day I did play a lot of Mermails, a lot of Atlanteans, and now they're back here with Rage of the Abyss. With
We're finally getting some water monsters, right? We've all these light monsters, dark monsters, earth monsters, samurai monsters. But now we're going to get some honest-to-goodness water monsters. And if you're wondering, why are we making sure to get those water monsters as part of our normal monster draft earlier, this is going to be why that's the case.
Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, these cards aren't just like
I mean, this
new
is kind of
cards
just
that
like
you
not
might
showing
use.
us
They're
anything
incredible
new, though. I
cards
feel like
that
this has
really
been a long
elevate
stream, and
old
it's just kind of
strategies
repetitive
like Mermail.
information.
So let's go ahead and take a look
It's
at
good for
the
newer
artwork
players,
of
but
some
for
of the
us,
cards
like,
that
this
we're going to
doesn't
be
help us,
seeing
'cause we
for the
saw, like,
Atlanteans and the Mermails and Rage
already
of
publicly
the
available
Abyss.
information.
In fact, not only are there Atlanteans and Mermails, some of them count as both, including Abyssra and the Atlantean Spirit. Very beautiful card. You can see her with that treasure
I
there.
like the art.
And all these monsters will make it easier to find the monsters you need when you need them. You're going to also have Mermail, Shadow Squad, looking awesome. I mean, some of this might bias for the Mermail cards, but I think they look incredible. And you're going to learn more about these cards this week. And how they're going to fit into the Atlantean Mermail decks from MST.TV. He's going to have a video about these cards that is going up on Tuesday.
I think it's a good fit for him, right? He really enjoys strategies like this where you can do a lot of
It's a Sea King. Look, it's a Sea King.
Yeah, it is a pretty big combo deck. You can do a lot of crazy things. I've seen, when we were playtesting some of the cards, you could get a bunch of totally awesomes onto the field. Besides the Abyss is another really cool card, really incorporating the strategies together and how they're going to fit into our current meta.
And Fubu Ross.
That's not the, I mean, you can't, the whole thing is that they have this whole war going on, right, between the Atlanteans and the Fire Kings, right?
Oh,
so it's a little unfair, right, if we're only representing one side of the conflict, right?
Yes!
Yep, so here it is. That's right.
Let's go,
We can't
finally!
just move on without forgetting about this feud. Rage of the Abyss might be the
Holy
only
shit, I want to play Fire Kings for Niagara now. I
Our
love this
powerful
deck.
new Fire King, that's right. It's Fire King, Courtier,
Volcanics
or Courtier,
is out,
depending
finally!
where you're from, Alconics, from joining the fray in
It's
the
all
set.
worth
This card
it.
is going to
It's
take
all
Fire
worth
Kings really
it.
to the next level. If you just normal summon Fire King, Courtier, Alconics, you can destroy a fire monster in
This
your hand.
took way
Add
too
the
long. Let's
legendary
fucking
Fire
go.
King Ponix to your hand. Since the fire was destroyed,
All right,
you can special
we're gonna be
summon that
testing
Ponix.
Fire King tomorrow,
Ponix can
probably.
get you Fire King Sanctuary, which gets you to Fire King Island. The Fire King Island can then destroy the
What rarity?
Alconics
No
on the
fucking
field
clue, but I
to
don't
add
care.
The
We got
Sacred
Fire
Grunics.
Kings.
Alconics can then use her effect when she's destroyed to summon, that's right, the original Fire King High Avatar Grunics from your deck to the field. Then the Grunics will summon from your hand to the field. You can then destroy Fire King High Avatar Arvata to special summon back that Alconics. And just from starting with that one
You play pure Fire
Alconics,
King
you
with
now have
Snake
4
Eye. You
monsters
play
on
with
your
Snake Eye
field
still.
and plenty of ways to go. You can go into Promethean Princess, bring back the Arvata, so you're going to have some protection from monster effects. And then you could use cards like Diabellstar, Wanted, Bonfire, Original Sinful Spoils, and continue your strategy from there as well. It's really a big game changer for the Fire King strategy, so you're not going to want to miss out on getting your hands on Fire King, Courtier, Alconics. And those of you who play Master Duel already know how good this card is, as it is in Master Duel.
I could tell that you've played a lot of Master Duel. I could tell.
Yeah, I've done the combos a few times, and that's just one of the many things you can do with her. Like, it's a very versatile
very happy with
card.
that
Being able to destroy a fire to add any Fire King really flexible. You can
Is it
also add
3 of?
Kir
Yeah, it
into your
is.
hand to kind of protect you from monster effects. Really depends on how you draw. And I mean, that's the kind of decks I like, where you have the utility, where one card can do many different things depending on the scenario or how you have the cards in your hand. But yeah, really, as you mentioned, if you watch the World Championship, I am a big Fire King fan, so I'm really excited that she is finally making her debut here in Rage of the Abyss.
I'm glad that we were able to get it in here into this set, and also pair her off against the Atlanteans as well, since they've got that connection.
Yeah, it's another reason, yeah, why I got the Phantasm
Pre-watched.
Spiral Dragon.
Yeah.
Or no, yes, that's the one. That's the one, right?
Spiral Dragon.
Yeah, the flavor text is a ferocious serpent that was being hunted by the Atlanteans. So also gets in with the lore there a little bit.
All right, so I promised at the start that this is going to be a great set for fans of the various Yu-Gi-Oh! Animated series. And we've talked about Zexal with the shark cards, and now we're going to go back to the original series for a little bit with a new theme that centers on
it's the Bandit Keith
reimagining
theme.
the semi-final duel from Duelist Kingdom between Joey and Bandit Keith. So this is the so-called Heavy Metal Raiders duel, where Joey faces off against Keith's machine monsters.
Whatever.
And his spell cards won't work because in Duelist Kingdom, machine monsters had protection from spells. And it's all based around this card you see right here.
I don't know how much I
called
care about
Max
this, to be honest.
Metalmorph. If you remember in that duel, the Bandit Keith, he's a card called Metalmorph that turned his monsters into metallic machine versions of themselves. And this theme works kind of like that. If we take a look at the card itself, the way Max Metalmorph works is that it tributes one of your face-up monsters, and then it special summons a monster
you
that
play this
can't
stuff with
normal summon
Dragon
this
Link?
set and
I don't know,
mentions
probably
this
not.
card in its text from your hand, deck, or graveyard. And then instead of
Maybe.
going to
I don't
the
think it's that good,
graveyard,
though.
it equips to itself, kind of like the original Metalmorph
D-Link
did.
uses this? Really? It seems very meh.
Now that monster is going to gain 400 attack and defense points, and then it gets kind of the machine protections as seen in Duelist Kingdom, where it can't be destroyed by spell or monster effects, your opponent can't target it with monster effects or spell cards.
Yeah, but you have
or
to play
effects as
bricks
well.
in order to make it work,
So
which I
you're
don't
going
like
to get
about
out
it.
a
That
new
already has
powerful
bricks.
monster, and it's going to come with all of these protections added onto it. So to take a look at how this works, let's take a look at this.
Alright, so
next
this is a
card,
common or a
Metal Zoa
super
X.
rare?
So Metal Zoa X is a machine, and it has
These
to
are all
be
just low
summoned
rarity.
with Max Metalmorph.
Dude, why are they showing the
that
rarity of these
tribute
cards, not the
a
other
level
cards?
5 or
It's
higher
lame.
fiend
Whatever.
monster. So the original Zoa, for instance, is a level 5 or higher fiend monster. If you were to use Max Metalmorph on it, you could change it into this machine version of it called Metal Zoa X. Now, one of the things that's nice about this theme is that a lot of the cards have redundancy to it. You can always get Max Metalmorph when you need it, because
Yeah, I mean,
the
that's a
monsters
good
can be revealed from
deck
your
building
hand to
aspect.
set
I do like that.
a Metalmorph trap from your deck, any of them, and then you shuffle the monster itself back into your deck so that you can summon it back.
You hope Ulcanix is a low
later on.
rarity. I'm going to
When they're
guess
in their
Ultra
hand,
Rare and
they don't really
QCR.
do a whole lot.
I don't think
but
it'll be
you
secret,
can just
but
put
it
them
could
back
be.
in the deck, get out the Max Metalmorph, and then summon it out of the deck when you need to. So Metal Zoa X, for instance, twice per turn if your opponent uses a monster effect or a spell card or effect. As a quick effect, you can target a face-up monster your opponent controls and destroy it. And it's got plenty of attack points as well, sitting at 3,000 on its own, and it's going to get the Metalmorph boost up to 3,400. And hey, if you want to, you could stick the regular Metalmorph in there as well to give it another 300 and half the attack of whatever it's battling as well. I used to like Metalmorph a lot. I thought Metalmorph was just one of the coolest trap cards.
It was really
back in the
sweet.
day. So the way that all of this is going to get set off is because of our next card called Metal Illusionist. Metal Illusionist. And this card, as you can see...
Okay, yeah, this card, they just didn't reveal the rarity. This is going to be a secret rare, guys.
Copycat.
So the rest of the deck
So
will be
it's
cheap
copycat.
except for this card. This
So
card will
if
be
you
secret
remember
rare.
how the duel
Also, 'cause this
went
card can turn
in the
itself into a
original
light
Duelist Kingdom,
fiend.
take a little close look there in the center of the art. You can see a little Easter egg that kind of explains how this card was used in the duel and also how you're going to use it here as well. So Metal Illusionist, when it's normal or special summon, you get to set any Metamorph trap from your deck.
Oh, never mind.
Then,
It's common.
if Max
Damn, they
Metamorph is
immediately had
already
to
in your
prove me
graveyard, you
wrong.
Draw a card. So if you already
I
used
guess,
a copy
man.
of it, you got a
So you know it's
second
not a
copy,
pre-watched, I guess,
and
but
you can get an extra card off of this. Notice that it increases its level by 4 during your opponent's turn. That'll
Trolled.
Make it level
Fucking
5, which means you contribute it for Max Metamorph and get one of these monsters. And then you can declare another monster type to change its type
yeah,
as
so you
well.
can play this in like
So for example, if we
15
wanted to
Smith
make Metal
cards.
Zoa X, we would declare Fiend, and then during our opponent's turn, it would become a level 5, and it's still a Fiend.
Pre-watched and trying to
until the end
throw
of
it
your
off.
opponent's turn, and then you tribute it off to summon
don't
Metal
tell
Zoa X, and there you go. You got Metal Zoa X. This card is extremely
I
important.
wonder how strong this engine will be.
strategy as a
It's
So it can act
very
like any
average.
sort of fulfillment
Not
role
great.
that you need to get out that metal monster that you need.
Exactly. So
like that.
any metal monster that you make, either in this set or in future sets, you can just change metal illusionist.
illusionist, but
whatever
not an
type it has
illusion.
to
Yeah,
be,
because it's not the illusion.
and
It
then
makes
you
the
can
illusions.
Get the max metal morph as well, and everything is golden.
Really cool card.
Now, what's kind of the payoff for this, you might ask? Well, we've already seen Metal Zoa X. Now let's take a look at the Joey portion of the equation, which is Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon, our next card.
This card should be
very
secret though,
angry,
because
as you can
I think
see
the
there.
secret rare version of the original
It's
card
also
looks very
a
nice.
really
And I think
cool
they should do the
monster
same
as
with
well, and
this.
It's really powerful to boot. So it starts off at 3,400 attack points before you even equip the max metal morph onto it. And you have to tribute a level 5 or higher dragon monster with max metal morph in order to summon this. It also has the same effect as the other ones, where you can put it back in the deck and set a metamorph trap. But the key part of this is that it acts kind of like a Borreload Savage Dragon type effect. If your opponent activates a card or effect, you can negate the activation, but instead of destroying anything, what you do instead is you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of one attack position monster that they control. So it's not any attack position monster on the field. You can't just use it to fire off 3,800 or whatever at your opponent whenever you
Ultra
like.
rare.
But
Okay.
well, let's say
well,
they summon.
I think this would have been look nice as secret rare, but I
Stratos.
guess.
The classic
they,
go-to.
they summon Stratos or anything like Stratos, activate its effect. You can negate the activation and hit them for that monster's attack points.
Pretty strong.
Original attack points.
And I like
rather.
that the metal morph, max metal morph requirement is the level 5 or higher dragon. There's a lot of good level 5 or higher dragons, so you can really just kind of splash
Bestials,
this
yeah.
into any sort of dragon strategies you already have that might have like the Bestials or something like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, is that anything that has a Bestial can suddenly turn into Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon. So you might even see this in decks that aren't necessarily the max metal morph deck.
Cool.
As just like a side package. It's so easy to get max metal morph out of your deck. You only really need to play one of them, because any monster you want to summon with it can set it directly from your deck instead.
Yeah, that's really cool. I think that's a huge advantage of the strategy. You don't have to worry about drawing a card that's useless in your hand. Can always make it useful. Really like that.
So I wouldn't be shocked if you see that card moving forward. It's a really cool one. It starts at 3,400, goes to 38, does a lot of damage, negates things.
Love
All
to
right,
negate
Fu
things.
Ross, come on.
That's
Mimigul's and Fu Ross. That's what I want to
That's
see.
Jamal
Jamal
Williams.
Williams
Yeah, Jamal
agrees.
Williams.
He loves to negate things.
That was my favorite part. I mean, I won't spoil the whole interview, but his response to what kind of player he is, not to spoil it, but yeah, it's so good. If you haven't watched the Kittle and Jamal Williams video just quite yet, you should go check that out after this video, of course, because you definitely don't want to miss the end of this video, because we still have plenty of surprises to come. But our next thing we're going to talk about is going to be the Invincible Engine of Destruction. That's right, there is a new monster who may look familiar to you, and that is going to be the heart of
sure.
the Blue
I don't know why that was so
Eyes.
confusing to me for a
Red Eyes,
second.
Blue Eyes.
Hey, if it works, it works. You know,
ultra
I
rare,
love
I'm gonna
seeing like these
guess.
cards that I love from being a kid,
Same
getting
as
new
Ankh
ways
and
to work
Shield.
with. I mean, there's always
Or
been
Ankh,
so
same
many
as,
different Blue Eyes
Sanguine
cards,
Shield.
but this one doesn't really work with the other Blue Eyes cards. It works with the Millennium Ankh cards.
This is a
Solid-
very special Blue Eyes.
It's a very special Blue Eyes. It's the very first appearance of the Duel Monsters game, as well as the introduction of Seto Kaiba, happened in the 9th chapter of the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga. In this chapter, there's a similar scene of the first episode of the anime series where Kaiba tries to trade an entire briefcase full of cards for Grandpa's Blue Eyes White Dragon. This stands out for me because that's where you learn that it's not about the value of the card, it's what the card means to you more than anything, and that is still true to this day. This is the Blue Eyes card that inspired this Heart of the Blue Eyes. In that manga chapter, Grandpa explains the things you really treasure grow your hearts of their own, and he's proven right in Yugi's first duel against Kaiba. When the stolen Blue Eyes White Dragon chooses to
Secret rare.
destroy
I cannot
itself
get her
rather
prediction
than
right.
follow Kaiba's order to attack.
It's a really good
I
chapter.
literally,
So we actually have all of the Yu-Gi-Oh manga here in the R&D room, and that's a
yeah,
chapter
I
go
literally
back to
cannot
quite a bit.
get some
a good
anything
one.
right.
That's right, and the powerful monster features many references to the very first duel. Try rereading the chapter and seeing how many you can find. As you mentioned, yeah, it's filled with so many call-outs, so many Easter eggs here for our cards in Rage of the Abyss. Definitely want to try and check that out. And also, on top of it being a beautiful secret rare in the set, you can also win a game mat featuring Heart of the Blue Eyes at regional tournaments during the Rage of the Abyss season, and that starts October 12th and 13th.
Are they going to announce the
right
regional
after
season
the
yet?
set comes out as well. So if
That's
you want to
soon,
get your hands
right?
on that card, and also a beautiful game mat with featuring Heart of the Blue Eyes, now's your chance to do that.
Yeah, this season's been going really fast. It feels like just yesterday when Infinite Forbidden released.
It feels like just yesterday when Phantom Nightmare came out to me. I was talking about, we were just in here, I feel like, with Jesse winning the UUDS, and that was literally right after Phantom Nightmare came out. And,
Oh, it was, huh? It was like a week later.
yep,
It's
and
still
now
not
we're
up.
here talking
Okay.
about Rage of the Abyss. It's just been fantastic. We have so much going on. But before we wrap this up with
That could be
something
cool, Matt.
incredible that you're going to want to pay attention to, we're going to take a quick break before our final segment where we're going to reveal the
The brand new Mimighoul. cards.
Yeah!
All of the new Mimighoul cards are coming up next. But first, we're going to take a quick break, and don't go away.
I will, in fact, go away. I need to use the bathroom, guys. Billy's like, can I unmic? Or nope, he's still on screen. That's definitely live. You can tell they're live because they have no idea what they're doing. Oh! Look at that card! Fuck that card! This isn't pre-recorded? No, it is clearly not pre-recorded, guys. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Ad break time. Stay with me, guys. Is it just paused? No, the stream is still live. It's just stuck on this page. This is so funny. The stream is just zoom in on Fuwaros. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. It moved? It's barely moving. Is that it for the stream? No, 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 they have more coming. You're calling me, Nesh? Okay, sure. Now Nesh is gonna join us.
Brother,
Yeah, what's up?
I could like I just had to share you how much I love volcanics and how much I desire that beach to come to TCG.
Alright, bro, we're still streaming. I don't want
Yeah,
to see
no,
your
I get
porn
it.
collection.
No, no, I'm not gonna show you my Italian Schmidt. Don't worry, like it's fun. Like what I want, like what I wanted to say is like what do you think about Vulcanics? And are you already thinking about like developing the strategy?
I love that card. Yeah, we'll probably work on some Fire King deck lists tomorrow. I'll probably gonna end the stream after we're done with this because I have to do some other work. But
No, I get it. But do you think you should play it with Fiendsmith? Because I'm not sure that it's too much engine. No?
I think you probably don't play Fiendsmith cards.
Then we got just go for the rank 8, right? The 90 stuff.
Lorncade's really good with with Photon Lord. I don't know. Photon Lord is kind of overrated, but the card's fine.
Okay, but here is the thing. We don't have any more Beatrice, so like, what do you wanna? Because if you think about it, like the rank 8 stuff, like it's the most developed, are the most developed XCs in the game right now. Because the rank 7 are us, the rank 6 are mid, the rank 5.
Rank 4 is the best. But sure,
Yeah,
Dweller
rank 4 is
fucking
the
broken,
best,
dude.
but like, who the hell is gonna make Dweller? And also, how Dweller is gonna play around Maxi? Maxi, I mean, Nibiru, sorry, because I was watching a Fubaros because I'm looking at your stream and I see Maxi right there. I see an insect. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess you probably need Photon Lord because Appaloosa is banned. All right, Nash.
Hello and
Time to watch this again.
welcome back, everyone. Thanks for that quick,
Right.
little charming break. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a nice little soothing, relaxing.
I'm relaxed.
I'm relaxed. I feel
Soothing.
better now.
It won't be soothing when it happens to us
But
next
I hope you
week
had
or
fun
2
with
weeks
us
from now.
or this today, I guess. It's not really a weekend. Used to doing the YCS shows where I'm always on live stream being like, this weekend, this is happening. It's been a great weekend, but it's Monday. Mondays can be good if you let them be.
This is the best Monday I've had in a while.
Yeah,
I gotta say. As far as Mondays go, it's a pretty good one.
Yeah, and thank you for joining us here. It's been great, but now it's time to learn about some new cards you don't know what they do quite just yet. Jerome is going to be kind enough to talk about the second wave of the Mimigul cards. So Jerome, I'll let you kind of take it away.
All right, let's get back into the dungeon. So, the way the Mimigul theme works in general is that they have level 1 flip monsters that you special summon to your opponent's side of the field face down. And then when they flip up in the main phase, they do something horrible to your opponent and then come scurrying back to you. Now, in this set, we've got 3 new level 1
If it is the
flip
main phase,
monsters,
apply
as well
these
as 2
effects in
extra deck
sequence.
monsters. And I'll tell you right now that they are Xyz monsters. That's going to be really important as
Mimigul's got to be shown by battle. That's terrible. During your main phase, special this card from your hand in face down defense to your opponent's field. Okay. Or if your opponent controls a monster, special this card face up on your field. No, this card is poo. Why? It looks cool. It looks so cool.
that's one of the areas where the Mimigul deck can suffer a lot. It's very good going first, but it has some trouble going second, and being able to special summon some monsters to your field face up.
They said they're getting XYZ support.
So
This is like a very mid-level extender.
Summon this card face up on your field instead. As for the flip effect part of Mimigul Armor, this card focuses on survivability. So basically, if you go first, for instance, you want to set up, then you want to
Like, this card's not unplayable, but it's not good. It's like a one
swing
of.
back and finish the duel
Road to
as quickly
target.
as possible. And Mimigul Armor
Yay.
helps with the survival part. When it flips face up, Mimigul monsters cannot be destroyed by battle for this entire turn, and then it comes back over to your side of the field. It's also got high defense points, as you can see down
You know
there,
what's so
1500.
funny?
So with the
If
dungeon
you play
in
a
play,
mirror match,
the
it
attack
affects
points will shoot
both
up
players'
to
Mimigul's
2100
monsters.
once your turn comes around, and above 2000 is an important number, as we will see later. And if you take another quick look at the art right there, the box that it's popping out of, that armored box, that's the box you see on Mimigul Maker. So if you're wondering what Mimigul is being made in Mimigul Maker, here's your answer right there. It is, in fact,
That's pretty cool. I like the art
Mimigul
for all these
armor.
cards.
Yeah, I think I really like that. Or if your opponent controls a monster, you might think in your head, oh, Cyber Dragon.
Yeah.
But you can still control monsters and special summon this from your hand, right?
Yep.
Yep. Pretty good.
Just if your opponent controls a monster.
I like that.
It could even
You'd
be
never
one you
choose
get,
this one
like
for
another
Maker?
Mimigul.
You would if you have another one in
You
hand
get
to
another
reveal,
Mimigul.
right? Because it can
You're
summon
gonna see
any
a lot
of
of
them.
this next one as well. So this is Mimigul Fairy, who you might have seen before. Where did you see it before?
Well, I follow our Twitter channels, so I definitely saw what the premiere event celebration card was going to be, and it appeared
it's on
right
the
there
cover.
on Mimigul
So this turn,
Charm.
you can activate the effects of
right
monster
there.
special summon
So
from your
this
hand.
is Mimigul Fairy,
Okay,
buddy
interesting.
with Mimigul Archfiend, as you can see, as part of Mimigul Charm. And if you take a look at the conditions,
This one
for
also
special
this one
summon
also
Fairy
summons itself
face
from the
up
hand
to your
for free.
field, It's just if you control a Mimigul monster.
Wow.
So the key to this,
Oh, or if you
that's
control
that's
Mimigul,
the key to
okay.
lock right there, is that it involves no input from your opponent. As long as you have a Mimigul face up, you could special summon.
Better than
Mimigul
armor?
Fairy. It's very useful.
Yeah, it's not a good.
You need to set some things
The thing
up.
is, though, these are low quality extenders, right? Like, Arwick is good. The extenders are just low quality. They're not terrible, but they're not great either. You cannot activate the effects of monster special summon from your hand. What does this hit? It hits Black Witch, like Ponix, Garunix, Poplar, Chandra. All right, it's a small hit, I guess. It's probably okay.
Yeah.
Kashtira just in tears right now.
Opposing Kashtira in
Yes.
tears. It'll be kind of a mirror match breaker if Kashtira becomes very popular as well. But
Hits
it can
hand
also
traps?
shut
No,
off
it
a lot
doesn't.
of Tenpai dragons, for instance, that are special.
Only hand trap
summoned
hits his
out of the
Magnum,
hand
I guess.
later on. It won't stop Genruku though, since that's usually going to be in the draw phase before you have a chance to use a Mimigul Fairy, but cannot activate monster special summon from the hand.
Mimigul
Where
Fairy.
this fits in is that if you've got your Mimigul dungeon lock set up, the only monsters that are going to be played are being special summoned from the hand. So if you have, the face down and you've got the dungeon, and you can flip fairy and get it over to your side of the field.
Isn't
then
this
they
Great
can't normal
Reprisal?
summon. Hopefully
Maybe,
they
I
can't
don't know that
flip
deck
the
well enough.
monster because you gave it to them with a room, and then any monster that they do special summon from the hand will not be able to activate its effects. So all of that together on one card that you can also use.
Stream keeps going to potato
set off your
quality.
combos
Mine's
on
fine.
your own turn if you don't need to set it
Must
up
be
for
your internet.
something else. I think you're going to see a lot of fairy in Mimigul decks going forward. And you're going to see a lot of this next one in decks going forward as well.
Slime! This one looks awesome.
Slime.
It's an
So
Aqua for
it also
tier.
has a condition to special summon face up to your field. It's if your opponent controls more monsters.
Ooh,
than
let's
you
cook
do.
Mimigul tier.
That's probably the least likely one that you're going to use. In fact, I am probably always trying to give this to my opponent and flip it face up. Because its flip effect is that your opponent could special summon a Mimigul monster.
Ooh,
from
the
your
special
deck
summons
to their
dragon. This
field.
is sick.
Pretty good.
Your opponent in this case is you, the Mimigul player, because you're not flipping this up on your face, on your field.
Okay, this card is nice. This card is way better.
There's no
We got a good
level
card.
restriction
We have a good
on it.
card, guys.
You could either
Now we just
get
need
one
something to
level
use
ones,
these
you could
materials
summon
for.
a dragon to your field, so you could grab a spell or trap. But you could also summon Mimigul Master to your
Yeah, the
field
art is
as
insane.
well, which gets
Whoever's the artist here
another
went
monster
ham.
to your hand
That shit's
and the
nice.
ability to switch the battle position of your opponent's monsters during their main phase. Mimigul Slime is...
This is
a
the
real good one.
Mimigoo.
It's not going to win any awards for attack points, but that's fine because you're going to stack it on top of something else for one of the Xyz monsters. Which we're gonna
One of the
take a
Exceed
look
monsters is
at
multiple.
coming up.
Okay, we got this. Come on, guys. Okay,
So
okay,
starting
okay.
off, we have Mimigul Throne. Mimigul Throne is made with 2 level 1
Oh, this is
Mimigul
sick.
monsters.
Summon
Now,
Goo
I told
Mimigul
you that
Master from
there's
your
a
hand deck or
monster that's
graveyard.
based on the
This is
Mimigul
crazy.
Throne. I
Okay,
think
detach
you
material
have to
special from deck is insane.
Pass me something. I just see Mimigul Master all over the artwork here.
Right? Like, this is his seat. This is what he sits on. So, of course, Mimigul Throne is going to let you special summon Mimigul Master from your hand or deck or graveyard.
And then during the main
Detach
phase, quick
material
effect, chart a Mimigul Master you control,
And then
equip this
during
card to
the
it,
main phase,
with
as a
1,000
quick
attack,
effect,
then return
you can
cards
then-
from the
you'll
field to the
have
hand. up-
Master sit on the throne by equipping
This card is
Throne
crazy.
to it as an equip
This
spell
card
to
is
give it
insane.
plus 1,000
Mimiguls
attack.
are crazy.
Then
Let's go.
You can return cards from the field to the hand up to the number of materials that this card had on it. So if you just already had Mimigul Master and then you made Throne and equipped it, you get to bounce 2.
It's during either player's
But
turn, yeah,
if
during
you
the
got
main
it out
phase,
of your
quick
deck
effect.
with Throne, you
Yo,
only get to bounce
Mimiguls are
1.
popping off, bro.
That's fine because it's a quick effect disruption that you can play during your opponent's turn or your turn if you need to. You just can't use both effects in the same turn. So you want to watch out for that. Generally, what you do is you special summon Master on your own turn and just keep doing your stuff. And then on your opponent's turn, when you need a disruption, you equip the Throne and bounce.
You only use one Mimigul Throne effect per turn, only once the turn.
So
Okay,
Mimigul
that's
Throne
important to
is
know.
the first of the Xyz monsters. It's a nice one.
Oh, this one looks so cool.
This is so
one-
cool. Giant Mimigul.
This one is, it's kind of the everything monster.
Oh, 'cause it
It's
gets
a
pretty
starter,
big.
It's a finisher. It's scary.
Your
It's
non-Xyz Mimiguls
cool.
can
This
attack
is
directly,
giant
well,
Mimigul.
can-
You make
while
it
your
with
opponent calls a
any
face-down
2 level
monster.
1 monsters, so if you've got some kind of
You
interesting
can only
deck
use
where
each of the
you
following
want
effects
other
per turn. This card is
level
summon,
1
add a Mimigul
special
card next to your
summons,
hand.
they can help
Detach
out.
it from this card, try to face the
Giant
cards, and
Mimigul
field
here.
number face-down monster controls, destroy
So
them.
the
inflict
finisher
1,000 damage
portion of
each.
it.
This card is just
let's do
good.
the
It's not
starter
broken,
part
but it's good.
first, and then we'll do the finisher part last.
There's a lot to unpack in this card.
So the starter part of it is that if it's
These
a
are all
C summon, you
generic
can
as
add
well,
any menu
guys.
card.
Like you could play this with the generic
Seems
rank 1
like a
cards.
pretty good effect.
Pretty useful. This is huge because it opens up some lines of play where you just have dragon, and you just turn that dragon into dungeon and room. So for example, you can summon your dragon, you add dungeon, dungeon adds fairy, fairy special summon to your field, Xyz summon giant Mimighoul, pick up room, set room, and there you go. You've got a Mimighoul, you've got dungeon, you've got room.
That's
And with the
not
stat
using Maker
line
sounds
here,
crazy.
it's 1,300 attack, 2,000 defense. That means the giant Mimighoul will go up to 3,300 attack on your opponent's turn. So it's a very intimidating card in general. But you could also use this, let's say you started with, dragon and dungeon or something like that, where you already have one of the cards you needed to search. You could then go ahead and weave in Mimighoul Charm as another search as well to power up your end board, which is the promo that you already know about. We'll look at it in a little bit. But continuing with giant Mimighoul, it has 2 big ways that are going to help you finish duels, which is something that
this is really cool.
need.
Mimighoul
Lyrilisk,
maybe.
Mimighouls can attack directly if your opponent has a face-down monster. So with the power of dungeon, you can get a lot of attack points really quickly.
Is God even FTK available this? You need to just pop monsters.
Has. So for example, Mimighoul Masters normally
What's number face down cards, more controls? It's unlikely.
You get direct with that.
Snake Eye
There
Mimighoul?
are, I believe, 3 different Mimighouls
Maybe,
that have over 2,000 attack points when they're boosted up by the dungeon. Armor, for instance, is 2,100 you can get by.
Snake Eye Mimighoul is
Dragon's
probably actually just a
25,
fine way to play
and
this.
Cerberus is the other one, which is 22. So if you have the equipped master and 2 other ones,
That's kind of
game
toxic,
right
but
there.
yeah.
I think it's more likely that you just have master and 1 of the 2,000 attackers. A lot of times it's going to be dragon. So let's say you get 6,500 damage through in battle.
Just a little short.
Just a little short. Well, this final effect of giant Mimighoul can finish that duel off for you. You can attach a material from it, target face-up cards on the field up to the number of face-down monsters your opponent
Mimighoul plus
controls,
Ghost Drake?
destroy them, and
No,
inflict 1,000 damage
we
to
can
your
do some
opponent
messing
for
around
each
with
of
it.
the cards destroyed. So if you
Tomorrow's
got
stream we
with
can
2
do like
face-down monsters,
theory crafting
maybe
Mimighouls
Book
and
of
Fire
Moon
Kings.
something, or
Book of
maybe you
Eclipse.
just Book of Eclipse first before you did all this.
Things get crazy.
There are a lot of ways that you can give them 2 face-down cards. But you can just make up the rest of that damage right away without giving your opponent another turn. You can do it even if they have no face-up monsters, because you can destroy your own cards with this. I'm sure that you have tribute summoned to Caius before while your opponent has less than 1,000 and just had it banish itself, right? Like that's happened before. You can do that that's one of the key ways to finish things off with Giant Mimighoul. It's just a really great card
Mimighoul,
that fulfills
Snake Eyes.
a lot
I
of
know,
different
man.
functions. And thanks to the new flip monsters, it's a lot easier to gain materials quickly and do it either on your own turn or on your opponent's turn or both. Like you might play multiple copies of Giant Mimighoul, summon one to start your game and summon another one
So
to finish
that's
it
5
later on.
cards, and then there's the
It's a
continuous
great
spell. Is that everything?
Yeah, I really like that. You can still give them Mimighouls and then attack directly. So you
I'm-
go for the damage after you give them a
hyped, man.
face-down monster, and then you clean them up
This
afterwards,
review
as you're
ended up
saying.
pretty good.
There's a lot of
This
cool
is
stuff
secret
to
rare. What
explore
rare do
with
the other
Mimighoul
cards?
for sure.
Maybe, I think in summon Mimighoul
This was an
Master
ultra,
from your hand battle for
common or
this entire
super,
turn, and then it comes back. You're going
common or
first, it needs
super.
dungeon. Because its flip
Common or
effect
super,
is
okay.
that a face-down card from your extra deck.
And this is also
Take a
secrets.
look
The
at
2
it.
secrets.
Monster you can
Mimighouls.
special summon. You special summon to your field, but it can't use its effects that turn. And if it's not something you could special summon to your field, or something that can be special summoned at all, you banish the card instead. Now, if you just had to use this without knowing about Giant Mimighoul, you might be like, how am I supposed to fit this into my combo? But now, thanks to Giant Mimighoul, you're not going to one-card it with Dragon, but as long as you have 2 of the things that you're looking for, you can weave this in as a result and get it on your side of the field as part
Charm is
of
really
your regular
bad.
line of play.
It's
You
I
get to do it
think
twice
like
a turn as
this
well.
card
So
is
a
not
lot
as
of
bad as
players
people think
who
it
are
is,
doing
but
this
it's
at the
not
regional
good
level.
either.
They're using it with caster cards
It's not
as well.
great.
So you could get the unicorn.
I don't think you
advantage,
play this.
And then you can get 2 more randomly chosen, and just really start eating apart these extra decks. And that's one of the things that I think is key, is that extra decks have gotten really tight lately. There's 15 one-ofs, and you need every single one of them to
Especially
make
for
sure.
At most one of, yeah,
cards
for
are
sure, at most
used
it's a
with
one-of.
cards as well. So taking any of that stuff out can be just absolutely devastating, and that's where Mimighoul Charm comes in here.
Yeah, my favorite thing to note is it says they cannot activate their effects this turn.
This turn,
So
yes.
if you use it on your first turn, and then you're able to go after something like IP Masquerena, SP Little Knight, and then pass back to your opponent, those effects will be live again for you to use as well. So there's a lot of good cards you can hit.
There certainly are.
That's
and
pretty
then
funny.
moving on, we've got our final new Mimighoul card, and this is Mimighoul Fork.
Oh, okay.
So this is target face-down monster your opponent controls. Your opponent chooses one of these effects, and you apply it. Either change it to face-up attack or defense position, or send it to the graveyard, and its owner, you, draws 2 cards. In essence, if your opponent knows that the Xyz monsters exist, and I imagine they all do now because they're definitely watching this stream, this is just going to be Destiny draw every time. You're never going to give your
just draw
opponent
2.
a face-up level 1 monster because only bad things happen if you do.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably okay.
This is kind of a neat inversion. So like Destiny draw.
But then you
discard
banish that another one
malicious,
from
right?
next
You
to
draw 2
hand.
cards, then you got another malicious. So with this, you play it, you draw 2 cards, and then instead of getting another copy of the monster, you get another copy of the spell. With this second effect here, where you banish a copy from your graveyard to add another Mimighoul Fork from your deck to your hand. So I think it's a really fun
But it's only once per
little
turn. If this is
inversion
more,
of
I
how
don't
the
know,
old
like
Destiny draw play works.
one of probably
Yeah,
no.
I
If
really
you're playing
like
this
the
card, you
artwork
play it
with
in more
the
than
effect
one.
that being a fork in the road, kind of where you have to go. This path is full of horrendous traps that you know something bad is going to happen, or you go towards the mimic, which
I don't know how
looks
good
like
this
it's
is. You
appealing,
probably
but
you may
it leads
not
to
end up playing
disaster
this. I'm not
there.
sure.
Once you reach that.
There's a bear trap right in front of it too. Would you like the bear trap or the swinging death size? The pendulum, as it were.
It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
quick play
So
spell would be
that
better.
is going to do it for our Mimighoul, our new Mimighoul cards. And
I'm excited to cook Mimighoul's.
There's a
I
lot
feel
of
like
good
you probably
ones
don't have
there.
enough space to
A
play
giant
to play 3 copies of or play any of those draw cards. It's probably just too slow, but
Lime, fairy, survivability, and more damage from armor. I think it's a nice set of cards.
Yeah, I think it definitely leaves a lot to be explored and try out. I mean, when the cards are so open like that, where you can add any Mimighoul card and the pathing can go different ways, as long as you get your end result, I think there's a lot to experiment with and try out and see what how you can take your Mimighoul deck and take it to the next level.
Yeah,
even with that first wave, we saw people at the regional level
They were
trying
getting their
it out.
invites. People are still getting their invites like that. And you might want to take a look at, just go on the card database, do a search for level 1 monsters, just see, what special summons are there? Are there some multiplicative level 1 special summons that maybe you could use? There's a lot of interesting stuff to find out there.
Snake
and I hope
eyes.
that everybody is going. to have
where's
a
the
good
Snake Eyes
time.
jump scare?
We're trying to explore the strategy and see if they can come up with the best way to play it. I'm sure Kangas will.
Oh, yeah, I know our commentator Kangas is a big fan, and I'm sure he's watching right now and is excited to see this. And I will thank all of you for watching our intro to Rage of the Abyss. That's right. The premiere event is going to be on October 4th through the 6th at your local official tournament store. You're going to make sure you don't miss that. The set will come out and launch on October 11th, a couple of days early. That's right. It's going to be in official tournament stores on October 9th. If you went to the premiere event and didn't get all the cards you want, make sure you follow up and get them on the official release on October 9th. This week, we're also going to be having more in-depth looks at the strategy. We're going to have some of our favorite content creators like Pheromone, MST.TV, and RevsCard all look at a closer look at some of the strategies we went over here today. But I know I've had a lot of fun talking to you guys, having this live stream and being able to talk about Rage of the Abyss. I mean, I'm excited about every Yu-Gi-Oh set. This one holds a special place in my heart. I know it does for Jerome as well, as it has so much of those anime and manga tie-ins. It's a really cool set. I hope you enjoy it as much as we did working on it. We are going to be back with more YCS events, more Yu-Gi-Oh than ever. There's more ways to play than ever. So make sure you play Master Duel, play Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links, and of course the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game.
More than anything?
I'm Billy Brake. Jerome McHale's here. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Make sure you don't miss Rage of the Abyss. And don't forget, it's time to duel.
Unfortunately, guys, it's not really time to duel. Because we are running to the end of our time. I do need to get going on to other stuff. Unfortunately, we can't sit in duel for the rest of the day. But I will be live tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday this week. Every day this week. At least I'll try to. There's not a guarantee, I guess, but I will try and make it work. But tomorrow, our plan will be theory crafting, and we will use the forbidden platform, Dueling Book, because it's all we have. We're not Konami sponsored. But we will kind of learn how to go about building both Fire King and Mimighoul. I'm excited for that. As well as I'll show you guys where I'm at with the Mermail stuff. Prediction outcome. Obviously, we did not see it, which means the doubters are victorious. So that'll be tomorrow. And then we'll have to finish the Duelist Cup grind before Friday, obviously. So we'll do that either Wednesday or Thursday. I think we're still not even close to done, right? We're only level 17. Well, you've been going very slow. Not gonna lie. I feel like we are losing a lot of die rolls, to be fair, though. So we actually have to wait for opponent to play. But yeah, we're at 17. Yeah. But okay. I think I am going to bid you all adieu. Now, we're going for about 4 hours, guys, and I will say, I appreciate the fact that we had about 800 viewers there at the end, but if you're considering supporting the stream, you want to see me make content more often, do more, please consider sending your Prime sub this way. It is free. Or even regular subs. They are cheaper now for September. So, Farfa, we are ending the stream. Thank you so much, though, Farfa. But before I head off, if you do want to see me stream more often, and you are happy that I'm streaming as much as I am now, please consider showing your support. Obviously, if this ends up not being a financially viable way for me to spend my time, then I will not be streaming in the future. I saw that in August where there was better things for me to do with my time, so I just didn't. So, you all know what to do. I already see. Thank you to Hawk6 for the resub. Thank you so much. Shamalayama or Shamalama, thank you so much as well. Drewski, thank you so much for the sub as well. I hate to be the guy that asks, but it is what we have to do. Billy Brake is apparently my biggest fan. He is a big fan. Player 5145, thank you so much for the sub. Raid Rasian, oh, of course I'll raid Ray. I love Ray. Ray is still doing a subathon. He is stuck in a Genjutsu with like 50 hours left. He's a bit of an idiot, but that's all right. And I'll probably pop in through a subathon throughout the day as well in the end of the chat and say hi to y'all if you want to go chill there. Minus Trigger 21, thank you so much for the sub with Prime. Appreciate it. But I do have other work to do. Remember, guys, tomorrow, every day this week, 1 p.m. Eastern, we will stream. Best way to show support is subbing, but even then a follow and just watching does help. And I'll see you all next time. Mimighoul theory crafting tomorrow. Don't be late. Anyways, let's go raid Ray. Sorry, Farfa Raiders. Picked a bad time. All right. How many of us are going to be raiding Ray?